Welcome back to the Heat Report, and we are live here at Chat Sports for a Heat versus Houston Rockets watch party. This is the final preseason game for the Miami Heat. They'll lace it up in Houston, and then it's all eyes turning to Wednesday evening against the Detroit Pistons, where the Heat will take the floor seriously for the first time in 2023-24 NBA regular season. Welcome in to everybody who is watching wherever you are watching from. I'm glad you could join us. We were a little bit earlier than usual as Wasim Khan and Mark Diaz saying sup in the chat. Also shout out 064 Razor. But we're live 30 minutes before tip rather than just 15 minutes. I got bored here at work and I was like, you know what, F it. Let's go live a little bit earlier and just talk more basketball with the Heat fans. What's up, Nat23? Let me know where you're watching from. I know we spread worldwide in the Heat Report. We had Abu Dhabi last time. We had, what did we else? We had Brazil. I mean, literally, you span across the nation. Across the nation. Put that down there. Let me know where you guys are watching for. Nat is in Orlando, Irvine, California for Wasim Khan as the chat starts to fill in a little bit. Mark Diaz watching from New York. Where in New York, Mark? Are you watching from New York, or are you watching from somewhere else inside the state of New York? I'm from New York, Mark. So I'm Rochester, New York, personally. Let me know. Buckland? Okay. Oh, Brooklyn. Nat says, thoughts on potential Depot resign. I think, listen, he has to get bought out or waived by the Houston Rockets, who currently, obviously, we're playing tonight. But I think that if Victor Oladipo becomes a free agent at any point this season, I think he'll join the Miami Heat once again because he likes the 305. He's friends with Jimmy. He's friends with Bam. He likes the Heat culture. He likes Eric Spoelstra. I could absolutely see Victor Oladipo signing with the Miami Heat in free agency if he is bought out by another team, or if he bought out by the Houston Rockets, I should say. Sports Hulk is saying, let's go Rockets. I think Sports Hulk was in the chat last time rooting for the Nets. Is this guy just a hater? Wood Mike says Miami. Watching from Miami? That's dope. 27 people tuning in. This game is not on national TV for once. Actually, it's hilarious to me that the Heat, out of their 5 preseason games, 3 of them were on national TV, whether it be NBA on TNT or whether it be NBA TV. Yeah, Wood, I remember you. Actually watching in Broward County. That's what I love to see. Riley Shea with the fire emoji. Jay Liv says from Boca Raton. That is what I like to see. Ooh, the Heat just announced the starting lineup. Let me go check that out for today. Jay Liv, shout out to you from Boca Raton. Yeah, Mark, I remember you too. Wow, okay. Heat starting lineup tonight. Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero. Not anything surprising there. Caleb Martin. We'll talk more about Caleb in a bit, but it is his first action this year with playing in the preseason. So we'll have Caleb Martin, Kevin Love starting at the 4, and Bam Adebayo at the 5. We'll talk more in depth about Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin here in a second, but we're just going to let the chat pile up, get people in. Tyler Hero is starting. And I think today and right now is a perfect time for me to let you know about our sponsor on today's stream. And if you don't know by now, what are you doing? PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Get a first deposit match up to $100 with PrizePicks, the largest independently owned daily fantasy sports app on the planet. I've had so much fun playing PrizePicks, and I did it all football season. Football season's still going on, but now that NBA is here, I couldn't be happier. I put that link and promo code inside the live chat right now, so if you want to take advantage of that $100 first deposit dollar or $100 first deposit match. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. My picks for tonight. We didn't win in our last game against the Nets. I feel confident about this pick 3 selection. I got more than Tyler Hero, 20.5 points. The young man has been cooking in the preseason. He's played in 2 games, 22 points and 30 points. I expect Tyler to hit that more than once again. Going less than Kyle Lowry, 8.5 points. Kyle has not been shot happy in the preseason. He's been just getting others involved, facilitating. I think more of the same. And then I'm going more than Jalen Green, 16.5 points. The young man who didn't go to college, actually elected not to go that route. I think he is going to put up some good numbers. And listen, it's still the preseason. Him and Tyler at that 2-guard spot going at each other. I expect a lot of points from those two. They also have quick, easy withdrawals. I love Prize Picks. And if you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS, you'll get that first deposit match up to $100. Love Prize Picks. I play them every game for the Heat. You guys should too. You will not regret it. One more time, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS. As always, we got to get your thoughts on tonight's game. Who you got? Type MIA for the Heat. Type HOU for the Rockets. Hopefully I see those MIAs in the chat. Retro Sports checking in. What's up, Retro? Good to see you in the comment section. Nat saying solid when it comes to my picks. I hope so, man. I need a big win. Mark says it's going to be a close game. Yeah, I think it's actually going to be a close game. I'm really excited for this one. Retro typing those MIAs. Mark Diaz, MIA, Axie, Retro, Yami. Jay Liv says, I was born in NYC, moved to upstate New York at age 2, Boca Raton at 14, New Jersey at 16. Now I'm in the Big Apple. Kane's ready for the last preseason game. Go Heat. There's so many reasons to be excited about today's game. One, a lot of the players that are going to play for the Heat rotation this year are going to play tonight. We see Tyler. We see Kyle, Bam, Kevin Love, Caleb Martin. We're missing some players. We'll get to them in a second. But it is also the last time that I am going to be live hanging out with you guys before the regular season starts. The next time I'm going to be live is Wednesday for the Heat and Pistons opening night game. I could not be more excited. Mark Diaz says, I'm a diehard Heat fan. That's what we like to see, Mark Diaz. That's what we like to see. Oh, man. I'm watching a little bit of this Pacers-Cavs game right now before this starts up. And, oh, man. See Max Strus on the floor. Look at him go. Max Strus in Cleveland. It's a sad sight to see. All right, let's talk more about the game, though, because there are 5 players not playing for the Miami Heat today. And these are the 5 guys. Jimmy Butler in that emo picture that you see right next to his name. Jimmy, there was a potential, there was a possibility, I should say, that Jimmy was going to join the Heat after his dental procedure and play in this game. Evidently does not join the team in Houston. So Jimmy will not play in a single preseason game this season for the Heat. So he'll be ready to go on Wednesday against the Pistons, but we will not see J-Butt before that opening night. Josh Richardson still banged up with that foot injury. What's up, Ralphie? Jay Rich banged up with that foot injury, underwent an MRI, haven't seen anything back from it, so hopefully it's not too serious for Jay Rich, and he's able to go on Wednesday against the Detroit Pistons. I want him to be the starting point guard for the Heat, but I got to be honest, I don't think he will be after he's banged up with these injuries. I expect Kyle Lowry to be the starting point guard for the Heat come Wednesday. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is also not playing. He sustained that groin injury in practice the day after the Heat's first preseason game, where he performed really well. So it's a little bit of a bummer that Jaime Jaquez Jr. is out once again. His status for Wednesday's opening game is definitely in question. It'd be nice to see the rookie out of UCLA play, but I don't think he will be ready to go. And then horrible news for Haywood Highsmith. he has played so well in the preseason this year, and he's really seemed to carve out a role on this Heat rotation, looking a lot like 2021-22 PJ Tucker. And I mean that full-heartedly. He has been unbelievable in the preseason defensively and hitting his open three-pointers. Well, he suffered a knee sprain injury, and he is going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks, which means Haywood Highsmith is going to miss the first week and a half of the NBA season. Devastating news for Haywood. Feel horrible. And there's one thing that comes out of this injury news for Haywood Highsmith, and I think it's going to be that Nikola Jovic, I don't think he was going to be in the main rotation at the start of the season because I think Haywood Highsmith was going to take his spot. But now Jovic is going to have to play a role early in this season with Highsmith out a week and a half. Jamal Cain is also not playing, someone I expected to play today, but Jamal, dealing with an illness, is not going to play tonight, which is unfortunate for Jamal Cain, by the way, because he's a two-way contract player as we speak, and I was thinking this was going to be his last chance to get that final active roster spot. And maybe the injury doesn't change anything. Maybe it does, but it doesn't help his chances of making this active roster if he's not able to play in the final preseason game. Oh, yeah, Steve. He got a little bit of the injury bug already, which stinks. It stinks. Nat says, love Triple J, but the injury history freaks me out a little bit. Yeah, he didn't really deal with a lot of injuries as his final couple seasons in UCLA, but he did have a serious injury, I believe, to his knee, if I remember correctly, when he was a young man, a young freshman at UCLA. Hopefully my name or my memory serves me correct. Jay Green, what's up, baby? Love that Jay Green. Real one, he's always in. Sebastian tuning in as well. Things we love to see. As always, we do have a super chat menu on today's stream. If you guys feel so inclined to help out the channel, help us grow, give a little tip, if you will. This is our menu. You might recognize some things here. We're keeping it pretty standard for the preseason. You might see some things switch up for the regular season. But as always, if you're a first-time super chatter, we're chanting your name in the comment section where I'm doing it on the stream. You're going to get full love from the Heat Report. $5 is a beer cheers. I get to crack open my Happy Dad and get drinking on this thirsty Friday evening. Last Friday, we got pretty litty, $100 in supers, which is a channel record. If we could get there again, that'd be something. But it would be nice to have a nice little party on a Friday night with Heat fans. $10, I got the 1800 tequila back in action, so I'll be taking shots for $10. $20, I don't only just drink a Happy Dad. I actually chug the entire thing out of this contraption right here. And then for $50 total, the jersey of the game. And I tell you what, we've unlocked 2 jerseys so far. The blue Miami Vice Tyler Hero jersey and the white Miami Vice Bam Adebayo jersey. This jersey right here, excuse me, by the way, is an absolute doozy. I tell you what, you will not guess whose jersey I have to my left. You won't. You simply will not guess whose jersey that is. But before we talk more about tonight's game and potentially have some super chats and party, we got to show some love to a Miami Heat legend who called it a quits on his NBA career today. Andre Iguodala played for the Heat in that bubble season after they traded Justice Winslow, who signed with the Toronto Raptors today, by the way. They trade for Iguodala. He helps the Heat get to the finals, returns the next year, doesn't really play a role. Andre Iguodala retired today. Shout out to Group Economics. If you know, you know. Spam Iggy in the comment section. Axie, Mark, Kane, Jay Green. Spam those Iggies, showing love. Sebastian, showing love to Andre Iguodala. One of the better players in NBA history. 19 years in the league. A 4-time champion. Made some all-star appearances. Might be most well known for the classic Max Kellerman. Martians got the death beam pointed at Earth. We need one shot to stay alive. Give me Iguodala. God, what a line. What a line. Jay Green sees it. Maya's World, what's up, Rolly? Let's go Miami Heat. Just read an article about James Harden joining the Miami Heat. Interesting. Listen, I've been pretty outspoken about my desire for James Harden to be a member of this Heat team. I think he would be very, very good alongside Tyler, Jimmy, and Bam, and they'd have one of the best offenses in the NBA. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't see it happening. Now, I'll say this. If James Harden is magically somehow still on the Sixers roster come NBA trade deadline, I do think there's a legit chance the Heat trade for James Harden, but I do not think Harden will be a member of the Miami Heat anytime soon, whether it be in the next month and a half. Ralphie, I hate to be that guy, but I feel like the Heat need to do something to improve. I don't think this team gets it done, especially with the Bucks and Celtics getting better. I would at least go get Hield. I was a big proponent of Buddy Hield. I really wanted the Heat to send Duncan Robinson and a couple second-round picks to Indiana for Hield. I think Hield would have been a perfect addition. He would have been a great fourth option offensively for Miami. If they wanted to get crafty in the starting lineup, they could have just had Tyler and Buddy Hield be the two guys in the backcourt, had Tyler handle the ball more, let Buddy Hield be that Duncan Robinson route. I really like Buddy Hield. I think he would have brought a lot of shooting to this team. A top 5 shooter in the NBA, by the way. Not recognized as one, but he is absolutely a top 5 shooter in the NBA. I think it goes Curry, Dave, and then Buddy Hield, to be honest. I would have loved to get Buddy Hield. Mark Diaz says, spam my name if you love Iggy, y'all. All right, you know what? Let's show Mark Diaz some love. Everyone spam Mark in the comments section. Show my man some love. Shout out Mark Diaz. Shout out Mark Diaz. Axie legend getting that done. So is Kane. Let's go, man. Woo. Shout out Wood Mike. Come on. Everyone, I'm going to give shout outs to someone who typed Mark in the chat. I just have to do something here. All right. Shout out to Jay Green. Shout out to Kane. Shout out to Axie. Shout out to Wood Mike. Mark spamming his own name. That's hilarious. Shout out to Wasim. Jay Liv says the Heat look worse for sure, but don't count out Spoelstra's ability to develop players and get most out of his players. Hey, best coach in the league. There's no debate to me about that. Steve Rodriguez saying Mark time. Shout out to Steve. Wasim showing love to Mark. I love that. Axie is Swider playing. Cole Swider is in fact playing tonight, so we'll get to see Swider Man. I know everyone loves a nice little Swider Man. Flame says, yo, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Flame. How are you doing on this fine Friday evening? Feels good to be here with you guys. And hey, if you're ready for the game, like that video. We got 55 people watching, only 16 likes. Let's get that number up. Let's get to 25 likes. Can we get 9 more likes here? Come on. Come on, 9 more likes. 9 more likes. Can we get there? Let's get this pregame on here. 6 more likes. Cole Swider is the next Max Strus? Maybe. It'd be ideal for the Heat if that was the case. I'll say that. If you're ready for the game, like the video. Like the video. Like the video. You gonna play? It's ridiculous here. NBA app stinks, by the way. Here we go. NBA app stinks. Mark says this is my best day with people shouting out my name. Glad, Mark, you could have a good day. Any day is good when you're here at the Heat Report. One more like until we get to 25, and then I'll talk more in depth on the Miami Heat and what I'm looking for in this game. Flame, this is the last preseason game. Then they are lacing it up against the Detroit Pistons next Wednesday evening. One more like. Come on. Who's going to be the final person to like the video and get us talking about Heat basketball? Oh, there it is. There we go. We got to 25 likes. So let's talk some more Heat basketball. What I'm watching for in tonight's game. All right, number one. Who earns the final roster spot? There's a spot available. It's up for grabs. And who's going to seize that moment and take control? I thought it would be Jamal Cain, but with him out tonight with an illness and not playing, maybe it's Drew Smith. Maybe Cole Swider gets some minutes late in this game and has a big one, and he earns that final roster spot. But Drew Smith, Jamal Cain, and Cole Swider are the three players fighting for the final roster spot on this Heat team. Who gets it? We'll have to see. I think it should be Jamal Cain. I hope it's not Drew Smith because that guy stinks. I don't want to watch him at all. Is Nikola Jovic going to bounce back? It's the question because he missed 2 preseason games after hurting his knee in the opening preseason game against the Charlotte Hornets. And then in his return against the Brooklyn Nets on Wednesday, he really struggled. He didn't find his three-point shot. He didn't look comfortable on the offensive end. Can Nikola Jovic bounce back and play well in the Heat's final preseason game to earn himself a more prominent role inside this Miami Heat rotation? Number 3, is Tyler Hero going to continue to cook? Tyler Hero has been phenomenal in this Heat preseason. He has played in 2 games. He missed one because of rest. He missed one because of a thigh contusion. But Tyler Hero, in the 2 games he's played, dropped 22 points against the Charlotte Hornets in the opening preseason game, and then dropped 30 on an amazing efficiency against the Memphis Grizzlies last Sunday. Tyler Hero is motivated. He is ready to go this season to prove the haters wrong and to prove to everyone that it was not that big of a miss not getting Damian Lillard, because Tyler Hero can give you 24-25 with good efficiency in isolation settings. Number 4, is this a dress rehearsal? And if you don't know what I mean, is this going to be a game where the starters play more than you think because they're trying to get ramped up for that season debut against the Pistons? You think about this. You get Saturday off, you get Sunday off, you get Monday off, you get Tuesday off. So 4 days of practice/rest until the Heat's next game, that one being for real against the Pistons. Or is Eric Spoelstra going to play Bam, Jimmy, he's not playing today. Bam, Tyler, Kyle. Caleb Martin's on a pitch count, so we're not going to see him probably more than maybe 12 minutes tonight for Caleb Martin. But are we going to see that 8-9-man rotation for the entire game? 3 quarters, just the first half? I'll be curious to see how much the Heat rotation actually plays. Like, are guys like Drew Smith and Cole Swider, Champagnie, Orlando Robinson, are they going to just sit on the bench for the most of the night, or are they going to play? We'll see if this is a dress rehearsal for the Heat. Can D-Rob make a three-pointer? He's made some. He's actually made threes. Let's not act like he hasn't done anything. But it feels like he's been horrific in this preseason. And Duncan Robinson, I actually think, would admit that he's struggling himself because he's shooting like 25, 26% from three-point land in this preseason. He's played in all 4 Heat preseason games and has not been able to find his footing from beyond the arc. Is he finally going to be able to knock down some three-pointers? One can hope so, but that is something I've definitely got my eye on because we need Duncan Robinson to be good this year for the Heat, and he has just not been good really at all. So, going to need Duncan Robinson to set up. That's one of the things I am definitely looking for. Well, let's play a fun exercise. You guys ready in the chat? 60 people watching. I'm ready for a fun exercise, and the exercise is this. Name a random Heat player. Name a random Heat player. I want to see who you guys can come up with in the chat. Maya's World asked, Rolly, what would you give up for Buddy Hield and also Miles Turner to the Heat? If I'm giving up both, it's going to have to be probably Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, and a first. Maybe another first. Miles Turner and Buddy Hield are very good. Very good. You guys aren't naming random Heat players. Monty 2K, what's up, man? So let's go through the people that have been named. Birdman. That's good. By Jay Green, that's cool. Birdman's a random Heat player. Steve's saying D Wade. That's not a random Heat player. That's the greatest Heat basketball player of all time. Mark Diaz saying Thomas Bryant. I don't think it could be a random Heat player if he's currently on the team. That's my take. Wasim saying Ray Allen. I know Wasim isn't an actual Heat fan, so I just appreciate you being here, Wasim. But Ray Allen had some big moments. Lachi saying UD. That's not random. That is one of the GOATs of Miami Heat history. Mike Miller from John G. I like that one. That's a good pull. If you're not old enough to remember one shoe Mike Miller knocking down a tray in the NBA Finals, woo! Axie says Hassan Whiteside. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Jay Liv saying Steve Smith. That's a good one. Oh, the best one so far, no debate, is Sebastian Shabazz Napier. That is the best random Heat player named so far. It can be topped, but Shabazz Napier, one of the best college basketball players of all time, absolutely dominated for the UConn Huskies. Flame and Jay Green saying white chocolate. Jason Williams. I like me some white chocolate. Was part of that championship winning team, though, so I don't know how random that is. Maya saying Chris Bosh. Steve said you're right, Drew Smith. God, I hate Drew Smith. I hate Drew Smith. Sebastian says, I remember when he got drafted. So do I, because I loved Shabazz Napier at UConn. Just loved him. One of my favorite college players ever to watch. And I was convinced that he was going to be a star in the NBA. So I was excited as hell when the Heat drafted Shabazz Napier. Mr. Geo says Cole Swider is a random Heat player. I guess. Can you be a random Heat basketball player if you never actually played on the real team? Oh, we got the most random one right here. Fly fast as a duck. Harold Miner. Oh boy, that is no doubt the most random Heat player. He played in 200 career games. He was only in the NBA for 4 seasons, 3 of them in Miami. 9 points per game for his career. Harold Miner, that is a name that I don't think I would have ever heard. So I tell you what, fly fast as a duck. You win the most random Heat basketball player by far. We got Lachi saying Kelly Olynyk, Jay Liv saying Tim Hardaway, Steve saying Pimbo Coles, Flame saying Kendrick Nunn, Jay Green saying Kevin Edwards. I think Harold Miner is the winner of this little challenge so far. I just got to be honest here. All right, 55 people watching. We're almost about 9 minutes away from tip. And who's going to be the person that steps up? Who's going to be that guy who sends in the first super chat of this stream? Who's going to do it? We don't have anyone who sent in a super chat. I'll show the menu here just in a second. But who's going to be the person that gets the glory of the first super chatter of the stream? This is what the super chat menu looks like. If you're a first-time super chatter, we're chatting your name in the comment section on stream. $5 beer cheers. Got my Happy Dad in my left hand. I got my little energy drink in the right hand. $10 is a shot of 1800 tequila. $20, I pour the whole entire Happy Dad into here and chug it, $20 beer bong. And then $50 total, I will put on tonight's jersey of the game, which is a good one. Not a random Heat player, but someone who is going to be forgotten from the Heat history, that is for sure. But I have his jersey right there. So who's going to be the person that sends in the first super chat of the game? This is a good question I want to ask. What is everyone drinking? Are you guys drinking water? Drinking alcohol maybe like me? Energy drink like me? What are you drinking right now? What are you drinking? John G saying Alston. That's a good name. Good name. Hey! Look who it is! Gotta absolutely love it. Sebastian gets the first super chat of the night on a $1 super chat. It's the first time super chat for Sebastian. So before I shout out everybody's answers to the question, I need everyone to spam Sebastian in the chat. Sebastian. 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 Show Sebastian some love in the chat. What a legend. What a legend. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see what people are drinking in the chat. But everyone spam your Sebastians. Shout out him. Shout out to him. All right, we got Jay Green saying grape soda. Ooh, interesting. Dibbin says fake Sprite. Fly fast as a duck says Jaeger. Oh, boy. Wasim says, I don't drink, I smoke weed. Hey, it's fine with me. Ty God says Budweiser. Axie says Celsius, so drinking a energy drink like me. Chico's saying Bailey's on ice. Yum. I tell you what, Bailey's is an absolute electric alcoholic drink. You could really put that with so many things. It's very versatile. One of the most versatile alcohol or liquors, I should say, in the game. Axie saying Celsius. Jay Liv saying some Gatorade. Gary says, I'm a Rocket fan. I'm drinking straight Everclear. I'm dead. Mark's drinking Brisk. Oh, my God. Jay Liv saying Skull Sebastian. Skull. Maya's World says, I already know the jersey you're going to be wearing is an Iggy jersey. It's not an Iggy jersey, but it would have been good timing if I had an Iggy jersey. Everyone got to get those group economics jerseys. Oh, man, that's hilarious. John G says Yingling. Good drink. Jake says, nice to see Caleb back tonight. Absolutely. It's good to have the young man back before the season tips off. Gets his feet under him a little bit, so his first action is not hardcore right into it. I'm glad Caleb's going to get some minutes. Oh! Sebastian again! This is for season good luck. You know what, Sebastian? Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. It's time to start drinking some alcohol. Shout out to Sebastian. Type your W's. Type your Sebastians. Shout out Maya's World. Shout out Jay Green for showing love to Sebastian. You know what? The Heat win the NBA Finals this year. We're going to come back to this moment right here. Sebastian. This super chat is the reason why the Miami Heat win the NBA Finals this season. I'm going to clip this video. I'm going to save it. So when they're cutting down the nets in June, I'm going to post this and say this fourth NBA title for the Miami Heat, sponsored by Sebastian. Let's go, Sebastian. Woo! Fruit Punch Happy Dad. Not bad. About 4 minutes from tip. Let's go. Shout out Sebastian, tonight's Super Chat MVP $5 cent. What a real one. What a real one. Oh, I got to tweet this out. What a bot move by me. What a horrible move. What's up, John G? Let's go happy Friday, have some fun. No other way to have fun right now. No other way. Maya's World, look at you showing the love. That's why Maya's World is the best. Showing love to Sebastian. No one does it better than Maya's World, man. No one does better. Oh, Wasim Khan! A $10 super chat. A shot on me. Coming up right away, Wasim. What a real one for Wasim Khan. One of the real ones here at Chat Sports, man. One of the best. One of the best. Woo! Wasim, 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 Wasim. Wasim, Wasim. Wasim, 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 Wasim. Wasim, Wasim. Ugh, tequila, man. Freaking tequila. Not great. Woo! Shout out Wasim, getting my chest all warm and fuzzy, I tell you what. Join us as we are live for Heat versus Rockets. Final Miami Heat preseason game. Watch here. Ooh, Maya's World. I see those fire emojis in the chat. Get me fired up, man. Get me fired up. We're gonna do something here before tip commences in about 2 minutes. I'm gonna throw this tweet in the chat. Everyone who retweets this tweet I just sent out is gonna get a shout out on today's show. Everyone, thank you, Sebastian. You know what? You're a W2, man. Everyone who goes and retweets that link that I just put in the chat, you're going to get a shout out on today's show. If you want a shout out, best way to do so is to go retweet that tweet. Ryan, aka Axie. Sorry if I accidentally outed your name, but that's what I saw on Twitter. Shout out to Axie for going to retweeting that post I just put in the chat. I want to spread this out to as many Heat fans as possible. Get everyone in the stream. Have a good time. Best way to do that is to spread that on social media. So if you guys feel inclined on Twitter to go retweet that at Nic_Rohloff too, you'll get a shout out. Shout out to Axie. It's almost game time. It is almost game time. See if anyone else has retweeted that tweet. Let's see here, trying to refresh. Oh, someone followed me. Undrafted Edits, Trade Lowry followed me. Shout out to that account. Give me a follow. Giving me a follow. Starting lineup for tonight's game. Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, Caleb Martin, Kevin Love. For the Rockets, Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr., and Dylan Brooks. Those are your starters for tonight's game. Who's ready? More random Heat player, Glenn Rice or the original Mr. Heat, Ronnie Seekley? Well, Ronnie Seekley was the first ever draft pick by the Miami Heat out of Syracuse University. So I don't think it can be him, if I'm going to be honest. Wasim, is that true? Tell me, swear to God, that's true. Shout out Undrafted Edits. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. That makes me so freaking happy. I hate the Rangers, man. All right, here we go. Tip is about to get underway. Heat wearing their black unis on the road. Oh my God, they did. That's unbelievable, Wasim. Rockets wearing home whites. Tip is up. Şengün wins the tip, and we're underway. Let me know who you got. MIA for the Heat. HOU for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet drives inside off the first possession of the game and draws a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Kevin Love. We haven't seen Kevin Love since the first preseason game. Actually, did he play against the Grizzlies? I don't remember. But Fred VanVleet will head to the free throw line to start off today's action. Rockets make that first free throw, and it's 1-0 early. I can't believe it. Who hit the home run, Wasim? Air Raiders saying Heat better than the Phillies. Hell yeah, they are. Hell yeah, they are. What's up, Jack Riley? Makes both free throws. Caleb Martin handling the ball for the Heat, bringing it up. Pass to Kyle Lowry on the right side. Lowry looking inside to Bam. They get it to Bam. Bam's going to post up Şengün. Bam going to back down Şengün. Nothing there. Left hook. Offensive foul called on Bam Adebayo. A little right chicken wing elbow action, which actually was the right call. He clearly discarded Şengün using that elbow. Wasim, it was Altuve. Oh, boy. Fred VanVleet in the pick and roll. Snatchback dribble, long triple for VanVleet is good. It's a 5-0 lead for Houston out of the gates. Heat quickly the other way, and they're going to be an off-ball foul that on Jabari Smith Jr., the third overall pick from last year's NBA draft out of Auburn. Heat are better than Serena Williams now, apparently. I don't know. Serena Williams is the GOAT. Tyler Hero off a pick and roll all the way to the rack. Falls down, can't score. Rebound, Bam Adebayo. He's fouled, and Adebayo will head to the line. Thought Hero was fouled as well by Şengün. Could not finish the layup, but drew the big man over, which allowed Adebayo to get the offensive rebound. Bam, one of the best big man free throw shooters in the league, shoots about 80% plus from the charity stripe. Now I just jinxed him. I bet Bam misses this free throw. Nah, he made it, Bam. He's unjinxable. Heat finally get on the board after 1 minute of play. 5-1. Bam will have a second free throw. Also, can I say how much of a joke it is that the Heat sponsor patch this year's Carnival? If you didn't know this, the owner of the Miami Heat, Mickey Harrison, is also the owner, and he misses the second free throw, so I jinxed him in a little bit, is the owner of Carnival. So the Heat aren't making money, and Mickey Harrison isn't making money. I guess he's maybe getting money based off people seeing the brand, but it's kind of unbelievable that the owner's brand is following the Heat. Unbelievable. Heat have the ball back, miss a corner three by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin couldn't make the three. Rebound Houston. Jalen Green the other way for the Rockets. Drop off pass to Şengün. He'll take a nice little floater in and out. Rebound Kevin Love. He'll look to outlet for Miami. It's Kyle Lowry now. Swings at the Love. Love with a pump fake. Doesn't want it. It's circled around into Adebayo. Adebayo drives right by Şengün for an easy layup. The quickness and burst of Bam Adebayo on full display. Easy bucket. Şengün, really good passer as for a big man, but not the most athletic guy. Dylan Brooks launches a step-back three. That's no good. Dylan Brooks stinks. Bam Adebayo with the rebound. He'll push. Kick it back out to Lowry. Lowry dishes it back inside to Bam. Bam's got all 3 points from Miami. He might be looking for all 5. Bam backs down. Step back, little fade. Good. Bam Adebayo showcasing his little mid-range jumper. He's got all 5 points for the Heat. It's 5-all. Adebayo is just so polished in the mid-range game. One of the biggest improvements of his game. He came into the NBA as a rookie out of Kentucky with no offensive skills, and he has really developed some nice offensive talent in the mid-range. Only if he could get that three-point shot. Rockets the other way. Alperen Sengun goes up for a layup, misses it, gets his own tip, misses that tip, gets the ball again, and converts the third time. Heat the other way. Bam Adebayo in transition. Kicks it out to Kevin Love for three. No good. Quickly the other way for the Heat. Now it's quickly the other way for Houston. Fred VanVleet, great drop-off pass to Jabari Smith, but he fumbles it out of bounds. 7-5, Houston lead after about 3 minutes of play. I tell you what, though, Bam Adebayo, unbelievably talented in that offensive area now. Tyler Hero coming off a little curl. He's guarded by Dillon Brooks. Tyler gets him on his back. Now goes up for the lefty layup. No good. Looked like it got blocked. Good defense by Dillon Brooks. I give him credit on that end. Sengun inside, guarded by Tyler Hero. Spins, goes up and under. Stripped by Kyle Lowry. Good play by the savvy veteran. He also gets the rebound, dribbles it up the court, and Jalen Green is going to be called for a blocking foul. Good play by the veteran from Villanova, the 37-year-old, playing well in this preseason. I give him credit. Tyler Hero sets an inbound from side out. Gets it to Caleb Martin. And now Dillon Brooks is going to be called for an off-ball foul, grabbing Tyler Hero's arm. Going to get called for the whistle. Wasim said, Rolly, get your drinks ready. It's bottom of the ninth. Men on first and second. Nobody out. Oh, boy. Inbounded to Caleb Martin. Right corner three. No good. No good. Shout out to Thousand Eyes 85 in the chat. Dillon Brooks looks for a three of his own. No good. Rattles in and out. Rebound Caleb Martin. He'll push. He's getting all the way to the rack. Now gets it to Tyler Hero. Corner three. Hero's three is up. It's no good. Bad offense for Miami outside of Bam Adebayo early on. Jalen Green grabbed the board for Houston. He'll push. Guarded by Caleb Martin. All the way to the rack. Lefty layup for Jalen Green is true. Good bucket by the former second overall pick. Heat are 2 of 8 from the field. Houston's 3 of 10. Slow pace offense. Bam Adebayo's got at the top of the key. Inside to Kevin Love. Guarded by Dillon Brooks. Stripped away by Fred VanVleet. Jabari Smith will push for Houston. It's going to be Fred VanVleet as a trailer. Drop off. They're going to call a foul on the floor, it looks like. So 7.5 to go in the first quarter. It's 9-5. Oh, I'm going to drink out of anger. Thousand Eyes, I'm glad I can make your day, man. Glad I can make your day. You make my day for being in the chat. Jalen Green splits a double team all the way to the rack. Easy layup. That explosiveness and craftiness around the rim is what makes Jalen Green such an intriguing young player inside the NBA. Bam Adebayo has it. Guarded by Sengun. He's at the elbow. Crossover, pull up in the mid-range. Good. Bam Adebayo looking like Kevin Durant in the mid-range out there. He's got all 7 points for Miami. Bam Adebayo is in for a massive year offensively. Fred VanVleet the other way gets a screen, lines up a triple from the top of the key. Good. Heat the other way. Swung around the perimeter. It's a Tyler Hero triple from the right wing. It's good. Tyler Hero gets on the board for the first time in the night. First player not named Bam Adebayo to score. Shocker, it's the other Kentucky Wildcat. Those two are unbelievable for the Miami Heat offensively. Fred VanVleet drives inside. Doesn't like what he sees, so he stops, drops it inside to Alperen Sengun. Sengun can't do anything against Kevin Love. Good defense by the big man, but a tough post fade by Sengun goes. Bucket by the, I don't know where he's from. I think he's from Turkey, actually, Sengun. Could be wrong about that. But he gets it to go. Hero and Bam pick and roll. Hero inside. Layup, good. Good two-man game by Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. Hero exercising some patience, keeping defenders on his back. Quick elevation to the rim for a right-handed layup. Jalen Green drives right by Tyler Hero and ball out of bounds off Jalen Green. But I tell you what, that is the main concern about Tyler Hero, is I love him offensively. But Jalen Green made Tyler Hero look like barbecue chicken the way he was able to quickly drive by him. That is a real concern for Tyler, and it's always been a concern for Hero. All right. Let's see what the chat's saying. Jay Liv, Rolly, do you follow the Marlins? What's the deal with Kim NG being ousted as GM? I do not follow the Marlins, but I tell you what, I don't get what's going on over there because she was a pretty good executive. So I don't know what the plan is, man. TV timeout. Joyful Heart spamming Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler. That's never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. Well, let's tell you about our proud sponsor today, and that is Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com is the largest independently owned daily fantasy sports app on the planet. And I tell you what, I am so happy they joined us here at Chat Sports. They, instead of playing pros and sharks and having to worry about getting ousted by people who play this stuff for a living, you just play the numbers. Pick 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in, turning $10 into $250 with just a few taps if you got skills similar to mine. And I'm testing my skills on Prize Picks with this 3-pick power play on tonight's Heat Rockets preseason game. I'm taking more than Tyler Hero 20.5 points. He has 5 early. I like where I'm at with Tyler. I took less than 8.5 Kyle Lowry points. He's got 0. I don't expect him to look for a shot. I like the less than on Kyle Lowry. Jalen Green, more than 16.5. He has 4 points, so I like where I'm at early. Hopefully I can make this some money for myself on Prize Picks. You can too. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Quick withdrawals, enormous stat projections, allowing you to have the most versatile daily fantasy sports fun on the planet. One more time, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Could not have this stream without Prize Picks, so shout out Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. Did I see that the Astros won? Did they win? I think they did. Metro 21, what's up, Rolly? What's up, Metro 21? Can you do something for me? Lachi saying, is Jovic playing? Jovic is active today. Jaime Jaquez is not playing. He has a groin injury. Amen Thompson checking in for the Rockets. The 4th overall pick from this past year's draft out of Overtime Elite. Really intriguing young prospect. A lot of athleticism. If he figures out his jump shot, he's going to be dangerous. Heat have ball. Tyler Hero, Bam pick and roll. Hero pocket pass to Bam for a 15-footer on the baseline. Good. Bam Adebayo. It's hard to put into words how good he looks offensively in this preseason. Guy's jump shot is so smooth, and I think he's in for a real uptick in efficiency and points per game. I am excited for Bam Adebayo this year. He's going to be playing in the All-Star game. You can book that. Rockets turn it over. Hero's leading transition. It's 3-on-1. Hero to Caleb Martin for an easy layup. Good. It's tied at 16. Way to lead the break. Tyler leading Caleb Martin to the rim for a nice to the layup. Şengün the other way for Houston. Looking to pass it up. Gets it to Amen Thompson. Thompson inside. Drop off to Şengün to the rim. Blocked by Kevin Love. Outlet to Hero. Hero will push. Swings it to Lowry. Lowry from 3. Good. Kyle Lowry gives the Heat a 19-16 lead. Back-to-back assists by Tyler Hero. Running the floor, leading the break, making the right basketball plays. That's what you like to see out of the 5th-year man out of Kentucky. Brad VanVleet the other way. Pull-up mid-range jumper. Nothing but net. Offense starting to pick up for both teams. Bam Adebayo gets it guarded by Jabari Smith. Hands it to Tyler Hero. Hero inside. Back to Bam. Out to Kevin Love. Love pump fake. Triple. Top of the key. Net. 22-18. This Heat offense is starting to pick up the gas. Fred VanVleet now for Houston. That energy drink is certainly kicking in. I feel wired up. Fred VanVleet, long three-pointer over Caleb Martin, no good. Kevin Love rebound, outlet to Hero. Hero will push, guarded by Brooks. Hands it to Bam, back to Tyler, pull up three, in and out. Rebound Jabari Smith. He'll push for Houston. Now he'll pull up for three, and it's good. The Auburn Tiger struggled with his three-point shot last season, but has really started to pick it up in the preseason. Like what I'm seeing out of Jabari Smith. That's what I like about the preseason, by the way. You get to see these young guys try out new things in their game, and see how much they've improved in their first offseason. I love seeing Jalen Green play. I love seeing Amen Thompson start his NBA career, Jabari Smith. And I can actually root for them, too, because, I don't really give a shit if the Heat win or lose this game, if we're going to be honest. I just want the players to not get hurt and look good. Oh, my goodness. What a pass from Tyler Hero. So I'll set the scene. He gets it off a little handoff from Bam. They run that action. Tyler Hero stops, pump fakes, no-look dime that way to Bam. It goes out of bounds, but the reason why it went out of bounds is because Dillon Brooks held Bam Adebayo. That would have been quite the pass from 14 to 13. But unfortunately, Dillon Brooks had to be a scumbag. But the Heat are in the bonus, and Bam Adebayo will head to the free throw line. Bam's free throw misses. He's 1 of 3 from the line. I gassed him up, and he's not helping me out. Wasim, Rolly, does Chat Sports should do a college football channel? You know, our main guy, Wasim Harrison, he has been wanting to start a college football channel for a long time. Maybe it happens one day. Maybe it happens. Bam makes the second free throw. He's now 2 of 4 at the line on the night. 23-21. 3 minutes and change to go in the first quarter. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. We're going to be doing this all year long. RJ Hampton checks in. Look at that. First man off the bench for Miami. RJ Hampton. That is fascinating to me. Very fascinating. Because if he can show something tonight, maybe he gets the active roster spot over Jamal Cain, Drew Smith. Unlikely, but it's very fascinating to me that RJ Hampton was the first man off the bench for Eric Spoelstra. Intriguing. TV timeout as Amen Thompson went for a poster dunk. Kevin Love looked like he got called for a blocking charge. So I think we'll have free throws for Amen Thompson coming out of the break. And while we are at TV timeout, I guess we can talk about today's Super Chat menu. We have $15 in Super Chat today, thanks to Sebastian and Wasim Khan. If you want to give some tips to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated as we look to grow. And if we get more Super Chats, hey, that just means more streams for you guys. If you're a first-time Super Chatter, we'll chant your name on stream in the comment section. $5, it's a beers cheers, drinking a little bit here on today's show. $10 are shots of 1800. We're one shot in today, thanks to Wasim Khan, the real one from Irvine, California. $20, I'm chugging the entire beer in a beer bong of looking like this. And at $50 total, the jersey of the game, which none of you guys are expecting what that jersey is going to be. It's sitting right there, and none of you guys would guess what that jersey is. I'll actually go on record saying, if one of you guys guessed what the jersey was in the next 4 minutes, or during this TV timeout, if you guess what the jersey of the game is, I'll put it on rather than having to get the $50 to put the jersey on. Little deal for you guys. Little deal. Little deal, if you will. Oh, Major Anthony Nelson checking in. Let's go. I'm carving pumpkins with my family now for Halloween. Party tomorrow night. Can't see the game. Popped in for a minimum. Hello, Heat Nation. Major, I'm glad you can join us just at all for today. I'm very happy that I get to see your nice little profile pic in the chat. Nothing makes me happier, Major. Shout out. Hopefully you guys have fun carving those pumpkins. We got Jay Green saying Bosch. No. John G saying Zoe. Is an Alonzo Mourning? No. Jay Liv also saying Zoe. It is not Alonzo Mourning. That'd be a tough jersey though. Be a real tough jersey. Now I gotta get an Alonzo Mourning jersey. Axie says, what are the point totals on Hero and Bam? Hero's at 5, I believe, and Bam, who just got subbed out for Thomas Bryant. Battier's a great guess, but no, John G. I believe Bam's at 9. I think that's right. Nah, it's not Ray Allen. Not Tim Hardaway either. Amen Thompson at the line makes the first to cut the Heat's lead down to 1. Oh, Major Anthony Nelson with a super chat. Oh, Amen Thompson misses the free throw, gets his own rebound, and is fouled. Damn it, that's bad basketball. That's what you don't want to see. But let's get Major on screen. One of the realest of the reals here at the Heat Report. An absolute legend in the streets. Once this gets pulled by our software, we'll get it on screen for you guys. Here it is. Major Anthony Nelson. $5 super chat, which is a beer cheers. I'll read it after this. Amen Thompson, pick and roll. I don't even know who that backup center is. He stinks. Misses it. Rebound Heat. Tyler Hero the other way. Looks for RJ Hampton. Backdoor cut. It's batted out of bounds. Heat retain possession. Jersey is Jimmy Butler. Cheers, Nick. It's not Jimmy Butler. I did just get a new Jimmy Butler jersey in the mail. I'll have to wear that on stream very soon. But shout out to you, Major. Major is a big fan of getting Rolly drunk. It is Friday night. We got Stoudemire by Sebastian. That would have been something. But no. Haslam, no. I'm telling you, you guys won't get it. I'm telling you right now, man. It's a funky jersey. Oh, looks like we got a technical foul action here. Or you know what it was? It was a foul away from the ball while the ball wasn't inbounded. So the Heat get a free technical free throw. That's taken by Tyler Hero, and he makes it. So 24-22. 24-22. Heat will now inbound it. It's RJ Hampton into Thomas Bryant, and he gets stripped. Thomas Bryant loses the ball. Is that Jason Tate? It's not Seekley. It's not. Oh, Michael Beasley was tough. Jalen Green in the game for Houston. It is Jason Tate. It swung around. Oh, my God. Is that Jeff Green? Jeff Green's a Rocket now? Got to be honest. I didn't know that. Jeff Green with a great pass inside to Amen Thompson, and he's fouled by Kevin Love. So Amen Thompson will head back to the free throw line. No, it's not. It's not Goran Dragic. It's not Ronnie Seekley. It's not Glenn Rice. I tell you what. Oh, man. Some good guesses, but unfortunately no cigar. The jersey is not white chocolate. Axie, it is not Nikola Jovic, but if you guys followed me on Twitter, you would have seen that I did get a Nikola Jovic jersey, and it came in the mail just early last week. It's not Duncan Robinson. I'll tell you right now, I'll give you a hint. It is no one that is currently on the Miami Heat. Actually, I'll give you another hint. The player is not even on an NBA roster as we currently speak. He's no longer inside the NBA. Amen Thompson missed the first free throw. Second free throw is good. Drew Smith checks into the game. Nikola Jovic checks into the game. And Duncan Robinson checks into the game. So a lot of RJ Hampton is the only player that stays on the floor for Miami. A lot of substitutes for the Heat. And RJ Hampton drives right by Jalen Green for a lefty layup. That's what you like to see from RJ Hampton. That's that athleticism and quickness that made him a first-round pick. And that's why I'm so intrigued that if the Heat can unlock his talent. Jeff Green lines up a triple, misses. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. Get it to RJ. Let's see RJ cook. Duncan Robinson dribbles it up, lines up a triple, in and out. Still can't buy a three, man. Still can't buy a three. It's not Chris Bosh or Shaq. I did see the correct guess, though. Someone got it. I'll tell you in a second. RJ Hampton lines up a triple. It's good! RJ Hampton makes it 29-23. RJ Hampton looks good. This is what could make him a real intriguing player for the Heat this year. Jeff Green backing down RJ Hampton in the post. It's going to be a foul by Hampton. See, that's the thing. If RJ Hampton is able to hit his three-pointers, it's going to be real dangerous for other teams because his defense, his athleticism, his ball handling, and if he's able to hit those threes, man, dangerous player. Dangerous player. All right, so the correct guess was in the chat. It's right. I see Young Cashinova. Shout out to Young Cashinova. Jeff Green's at the line, by the way. It's 24-29 after he makes the first one. Makes the second. I'll say this. I said that I had to be guessed before play resumed for me to put on the jersey, but I'll tell you this right now. A $5 super chat right now, I take a drink of my beer as Drew Smith misses a three-pointer, and I put on the jersey. $5 gets you a beer cheers, and the jersey goes on. I usually do $50 for jersey the game. I'll make it $25 for tonight. Jalen Green, mid-range pull-up, no good, rebound Miami. So $5, you get a drink of alcohol from me on the Happy Dads, and the jersey goes on. RJ Hampton, little hezzy move, drives inside, misses. Thomas Bryant with the offensive rebound. He's fouled by Jeff Green, and Thomas Bryant will head to the free throw line. That's a shot that you'd like to see made by RJ Hampton as he drove right by the big man for Houston, but just could not get the soft touch off the glass. Yeah, young Cashinova, he was tough, man. He was tough. Thomas Bryant's free throw is good. So 30-25 Miami. It's a strong opening quarter, for the Heat. Thomas Bryant makes the second, now 31-25. Jalen Green handling the rock for Houston, guarded by Drew Smith. Jalen Green orchestrating the offense. Oh, my guy Wasim. Jalen Green pull up midi off a screen. Good. The end of this quarter, we'll do all of that. Shout out to Wasim Khan. Jalen Green, tough bucket, though. Makes it 31-27. He elect not to go 2 for 1. So Drew Smith handling the rock, guarded by Amen Thompson. Drew Smith inside, nothing there. Swings it all the way across the court to Jovic. Jovic pump fakes, travels. Nikola Jovic has really struggled this preseason, man. It's disappointing. I was really high on Jovic. My sweet prince, if you will. Sweet prince. Jalen Green dribbling it up for the Heat, guarded by Hampton. It's a pick and roll. Jalen Green snatch back. Now it's Hampton again. Jalen Green pump fakes a three, gives it up, gets it back, launches at the buzzer. Good! Jalen Green with a buzzer-beating three-pointer. 31-30 at the end of one. Tough bucket by Jalen Green, man. He had a hell of a first quarter. But shout out to Wasim Khan. $10 says shot, plus the jersey goes on. Wasim, 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 Wasim. Wasim, Wasim. Wasim, 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 Wasim. Wasim, Wasim. Wasim, a legend. Thanks out to Maya's World and Jay Green. Show on Wasim Khan some love. One of the legends here at Chat Sports. And one of the legends here at the Heat Report. Well, listen, new channel. It's easy to get on that legend status, and Wasim is certainly on that. Actually, I'm getting into it after the shot. Oh, boy. Woo! Here is Philly cheese. It's such a big jersey, dude. Like, I don't know what made them do this, but look how big it is. This is back when Adidas was making the jerseys, not Nike. That's how old this jersey is. But Philly cheese, it's so big. Look how big the shoulders are. It's just ridiculous. Dion Waiters, one of my favorite Heat players of all time. When you think of a random Heat player, W jersey, appreciate that. You like Adidas? I just can't get behind that. Just cannot get behind that. Just because look how weird it looks on me. Like, this is the same size as every other jersey I own, extra large. I'm a 6'2", 210 guy, so I'm a big fella. But like, look how big the shoulders are, dude. The shoulders are just ridiculous. Look at these. They got to come inside. The fact that the shoulders of this jersey goes outside of my shoulders is just a bit ridiculous. Yeah, actually, the sizing is horrific. If this fit me better, I would wear a Dion Waiters Heat jersey so much, but like it just doesn't. Like it doesn't, man. Like I wish it fit better, but it doesn't. Unfortunately, it does not. Doesn't, man. Can't believe the Astros won like that. Yeah, Sebastian, Adidas does need to be sued, man. Listen, the NBA players were not wearing jerseys like this. This is also not a fake jersey. I know a lot of jerseys are fake. This is a real jersey. Like, I bought it like when I was younger in like 2015, 2016, and it was a legit jersey. It just came like this. Just ridiculous. Second or quarter underway, and the first play is going to be a Nikola Jovic corner three where he airballs it. Oh, my good, Jovic has struggled. Caleb Martin checks in for R.J. Hampton. Jalen Green, who had an excellent first quarter, step back triple, brick. No good. Rebound, Caleb Martin. Caleb, so good at getting those boards and pushing. Really expect a nice leap for Caleb Martin this year, too. Thomas Bryant, guarded inside by Jeff Green. Tough layup, walked. Travel by Travel. Come on now. Major says, Nick, it enhances your figure. I tell you what, Metro saying that's huge. Yeah, it's a big jersey, man. It looks like I'm wearing a trash. Like, this is literally like, it looks like I'm wearing a trash bag. Just it says Waiters, number 11. God, these unis are so big. But shout out Dion Waiters, Philly cheese. Jalen Green drives inside, stripped by Drew Smith. Good play by the young man. He's going to set up the offense. Hesitation inside the Caleb Martin. Easy layup. Give Drew Smith some credit there. Didn't rush anything, took his time, and found the open Caleb Martin for an easy layup. Good play by Drew Smith. Yeah, Major, I tend to agree. I thought Nikola Jovic was going to be really good for the Heat because he played so well in the FIBA World Cup and in Summer League, but after watching him in preseason, it's not great. It's not great. Easy layup inside for Houston. Makes it 33-32. Drew Smith the other way from Miami. Pick and roll with Thomas Bryant. Drew Smith to the rack. Misses the layup. Rebound for Houston. They have numbers. Jeff Green leading the break. It's going to be Amen Thompson all the way to the rim for an easy slam, and the Rockets take a 1-point lead. Wasim says, who do you want in the NLCS? The Diamondbacks. Caleb Martin the other way. Pump fakes. Defender flies by him. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound for Houston. Inside, Jalen Green to the rim. He's fouled, and Jalen Green will head to the free throw line. Yeah, full transparency. I know this might hurt if you guys are Miami Marlins fans, but I grew up in New York. What's up, Matthew Loves the Fins? What's up? I am actually a New York Mets fan. My dad grew up in Queens, and so I was raised a Mets fan. I'm a Mets guy, so I hate the Philadelphia Phillies with a burning passion. So let's go Diamondbacks. Got to win tonight. Even that series at 2 apiece. 2 apiece. Maya's World. Rolly, did you know that Dion Waiters plays with the Lakers, the Cavs, the Heat, and the Thunder? Yes, I did know that. Philly Cheese. Played with the Cavs. He was the 3rd overall pick, I believe, out of Syracuse. ironically enough, when he played at Syracuse under Jim Boeheim, as the Rockets make both free throws, he didn't start. Dion Waiters was the sixth man for the Syracuse Orangemen. He did get a lot of playing time, but he was not a starter. Heat the other way, it's a Caleb Martin 3. He's blocked. That's not good. Amen Thompson the other way, kicks it out to Jalen Green. Jalen Green's going to set it back, get it back to Amen Thompson. Thompson back to Green, two-man game. Green swings it around to Reggie Bullock. Wow, didn't know he was on the Rockets. Jalen Green pulls up for 3. Rattles it good, and a foul. Jalen Green with a chance at a 4-point play. Duncan Robinson fouls Green, shooting a triple. He made it. Duncan Robinson is such a bad defender. It's actually horrific. We've talked about this a lot on the channel. If D-Rob is not playing good offense, not shooting the ball, what does he provide you? Because he can't facilitate, and he's a horrific defender who just fouls everyone. There's another example. You cannot foul a three-point shooter. 40 to 33 for Houston. Jalen Green has cooking. I had more than on his prize picks, which was 16.5. I think he might have that already. I don't know for sure, but I'll have to check. Jovic the other way for Miami. Tough layup. That's what you like to see out of the young man from Serbia. Got his man in the air, drove by him, used his long strides on the baseline to get a nice reverse layup. That was fantastic. Heat force a turnover. It's a 3-on-3 break. Caleb Martin leads it. Drop off pass to Thomas Bryant. Bryant inside. Reverse layup for Thomas Bryant's good. Good move by the big man inside. 40-37. Diamondbacks have a 1-0 lead, so we're off to a good start there. Rockets the other way. I don't know who this center is, and I don't know if I want to know because he's a bum. Jalen Green's got 15 points. One more basket for Jalen Green. He hits his more than for me. Jovic pump fakes a 3, drives in, goes up, gets the bucket. Nikola Jovic with another layup. All right, Jovic, I see you. This is the Jovic we like to see. Using his IQ, his shot fake to get open looks for himself. Come on, Jovic, continue to cook, young fella. Come on. Jalen Green gets it on a backdoor cut to the rim. Fouled. And he's banged up a little bit. Oh, boy. No, he looks good. He looks good. He was holding his hip. But it looks like Jalen, now he's back laying on the ground. Oh, no. You don't want to see anybody get hurt in preseason. Jalen Green falls a little awkward on his hip. Little hip. Metro saying can't guard a statue. You're damn right about that. Jalen Green going to the line for 2. If he makes both free throws, he hits the more than on his prize pick selection, and then I could not worry about Jalen Green no more. He's playing really, really well. Oh, Mark Diaz is back. Let's go. Let's go, Mark. Jalen Green's free throw good, and he's at 16. If he misses this and comes out and doesn't come back in, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. Şengün checks in for, it is about that time where Heat starters should probably start checking in. We'll see, though. Jalen Green's second free throw is good. So hate to get excited, but he has 17 points, which is more than 16.5, and I don't have to sweat out his prize pick set anymore. Jovic goes coast to coast to the rim on Jabari Smith and gets fouled. Nikola Jovic is starting to really get going. Couple tough layups in a row, and now he's feeling confident. Drives on the former third overall pick, Jabari Smith. Little Euro gets the bump. Can't convert it, but will be at the line for 2. There you go, Nikola. There you go. Free throw good. Jovic has now got 5 points. This is the Nikola Jovic I was expecting to see all preseason long, and why I think he could be someone who is pivotal for the Heat off the bench. Jovic's second free throw, very good free throw shooter, is good. Ghost. Dion Waiters would be a menace in the NBA right now. He would just be like, ooh, step back. Ooh. Dillon Brooks off a pin down, loses the ball. Duncan Robinson gets it, saves it right to the Rockets, though. RJ Hampton checks back in. He's in for Caleb Martin. Şengün has it inside, kicks it back out to Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet guarded by Hampton. Hampton has really long arms, and you could see it on screen. It's on display. He stays with VanVleet, causes trouble, but a really tough Euro step layup by Fred VanVleet. That's just a crafty veteran that knows how to score. And Drew Smith will dribble down the other end and call a timeout. 44-41, about 7 minutes to go in the first half. And it's time to tell you guys about our sponsor on today's show. And you guys know who it is. Legends here at Chat Sports. It is Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. I've had so much fun playing Prize Picks, and the reason why I've had so much fun, I don't have to worry about playing pros or sharks like other daily fantasy sports apps. All I have to do is play the projections. You pick 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you pick correctly, you could win up to 25 times your money. Yes, you heard that correctly. And on today's Heat versus Rockets game that we're obviously watching here as a group, I took a little 3 players projection, power play, and I like where I'm at. Jalen Green, more than 16.5 points. Guess what? Jay Green's got 17, so I'm already done there. I got 1 leg down. Kyle Lowry, less than 8.5 points. He's got 3 points, and I don't expect Kyle to play too much in this game, and I think I'm already good there. And then it's all about Mr. Hero. You are my hero. 20.5 points, taking the more than. He's got 6. Hopefully he gets cooking here in the late second quarter and maybe a little bit early in that third quarter if he's still playing. So the Heat and Tyler Hero can take me home, and I hit a nice little Prize Picks on a Friday night. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for that first deposit match up to $100. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. Appreciate Prize Picks. Love Prize Picks. I use them every single day. Matthew loves the fin says, "Hi, Nick. This is my first time chatting in your live." You know what, Matthew? I actually knew that because I've never seen your name before, but I'm glad you're here, and you look like someone who's going to be here for the long haul, Matthew. Shout out to Matthew for joining the Heat Report stream live in the chat. Shout out to Matthew. Those fins are going crazy, too. Axie's saying I got more than on 15.5, both Hero and Bam. Bam's on good pace. Hero, I think, is on decent pace. He just needs to get back in the game and play. Gaming Video says, how about those Astros guys? Hey, if you're rooting for the Astros, you're with me. F the Texas Rangers. Let's go Astros. I know a lot of people are not going to love the Astros for the cheating scandal, but I don't like the Texas Rangers one bit, so I'm rooting for the Astros. Major, Jovic heard my criticism and is lit a fire in his ass. We still need James Harden at point guard. We could snag him if we up our offer. He'd be worth it. Pick and roll king. Heat win 106-101. So Hero on cue does check in alongside Bam Adebayo and Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love. Lowry's going to launch up a triple. That's no good. Rebound Jabari Smith, but it's stolen by Kevin Love. Savvy play by the veteran. Now it's Tyler Hero all the way to the rim. Blocked. Damn. That would have been nice for Prize Picks and the Heat. Rockets the other way. VanVleet inside the Şengün. Şengün grid up and under mover on Kevin Love for an easy bucket. That was an exceptional move from Anfern Şengün. 46-41. Kyle Lowry inside. He's blocked by Şengün. Şengün not known for his defense, but I tell you what, he's had back-to-back blocks, and his defense looks pretty damn good to me. Lowry asking for a goaltend. It probably should have been a goaltend, but not called. RJ Hampton inbounding it, gets it to Lowry. Lowry's going to get a screen from Adebayo. Lowry running the pick and roll. Doesn't like anything, dishes it to Bam. Bam triple teamed, my goodness, and is fouled by Jayshawn Tate. My God, we're triple teaming in preseason? What are we doing, Ime Udoka? What are we doing? Majors has made 200 on Prize Picks. Let's go. Shout out to Major. I knew you had that skill. I know you had that dog in you. Lowry inbounds it to Tyler Hero. Hero gets a screen from Bam. Hero's going to reset the offense, guarded by Şengün. That's got to be a matchup he takes advantage of. He's not going to, though. Now it's going to have to be a late shot clock shot from Bam Adebayo. But before he does do that, it's called a travel. It's called a travel. Thought Hero should have taken that first three. RJ Hampton guarding Fred VanVleet full court. Like to see that. Like that defensive intensity. That dropped off to Jabari Smith, guarded by Bam. Wow, that is a tough bucket by Jabari Smith, guarded by Adebayo, one of the best defenders on the planet. And Jabari Smith rose up over him for a mid-range jumper. Oh, great. Stream froze a little bit. All right, we're back. Kyle Lowry brings it up for the Heat, swings it to Hero. Hero's been guarded by Dillon Brooks all night. Hero drives in. Oh, my God, what a bucket from Tyler Hero. Small bump. Dillon Brooks rises above Elfrid Şengün for an 18-footer on the baseline. Tough bucket for Tyler. Those are the buckets that you want to see him make and take, because it will just be so key for the Heat in the postseason. If Hero can isolate a good defender, drive in, pump fake, fade away midi for a bucket. I'm ready to play basketball myself. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, hey. I love basketball, man. I really do. Şengün got fouled inside, so he's going to the line for two. Şengün's first free throw. Back iron. No good. Lineup for the Heat right now is Kyle Lowry, RJ Hampton, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, Kevin Love. It's a fascinating lineup because is RJ your three right now? Like, you've got three guards. You've got Tyler, Kyle, and then RJ. Now, RJ Hampton is very lengthy, so he can maybe guard a 3 in the NBA, but it's interesting. Hero gets the ball off the inbound. I believe he has 8 points. He's now guarded by Fred VanVleet. I think this is a matchup Hero should win. Hero getting to his spot, swings it to Lowry, guarded by Brooks. Lowry inside, stops, kicks it to Kevin Love in a corner for a 3. No good, in and out. Thought that was a really good pass by Kyle Lowry. Rockets the other way. Hero slips. Looks like he's all right, though. Dillon Brooks will line a triple up, and he'll make it. Dillon Brooks hits a 3. You talk about someone who has an ugly jumper. Dillon Brooks. It goes in not often, and it makes sense because of how ugly it looks. Kyle Lowry gets to RJ Hampton at the top of the key. It's going to be an off-ball foul called on Elfrid Şengün. Getting physical with Adebayo inside. Foul called. Dillon Brooks shoots it like one-handed. It's very strange. It's very strange. Looks like there's going to be a timeout on the floor. Matthew says, I'm downloading Prize Picks, see if it's easier than BetUS, because in BetUS, I don't really get it. They do Sportsbook. Yeah. I tell you what, Matthew, I actually do think Prize Picks is much easier. Just me. It's just me, but I do believe that they are easier. 101 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. 5,705 total subscribers right now. This is our live sub count. If you subscribe, you'll see that number climb up in real time. How fun would that be? Hit that sub button. We'll be live for as many games as possible this season. When the Heat inevitably make the playoffs, we'll be live for those games as well. Heat news, Heat rumors every single day. Tomorrow, I'm going to actually film a video, by the way, after we're here, after live, and I am going to push it out tomorrow where it's going to have the Heat's preseason winners and losers. So if you want to see that, make sure you join the channel. Hit that sub button. I promise you, you will not regret subscribing to the Heat Report. We do it better than anyone else on YouTube. And hey, it's free. So what is there to lose? What is there to lose? Juan Herrera checking in, saying, Rolly, what's up? What's up, Juan? Another real one at the Heat Report. Another real one. Oh, the real one. Oh, man. My hair here. Just disaster today. Just a disaster in the hair department today. Just a disaster. Let's look at some stats here. Bam Adebayo has 10 points. Tyler Hero has 8 points. RJ Hampton has 5. Nikola Jovic has 6. Axie says Duncan Robinson, Lowry in first rounds are enough. Talking for Harden. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Juan says, I'm excited for opening night Heat game. I can't wait. I can't either, man. After tonight, the next Heat game we'll be live for is a real regular season game. Be counting down the minutes, counting down the seconds. This jersey is so, dude, it's just ridiculous. An extra large, this big. How? Even, this is like a jersey for a 3X. I'm not going to lie. Look, this is not an XL jersey. This is a 3XL jersey. It's ridiculous. Z Ghost says, you're not taking shots of vodka today, Lowell. I got tequila. I've taken 2 shots thanks to Wasim Khan. $10 if you want to see me take a shot of tequila. Bam Adebayo gets it. Little jab step, right elbow, mid-range jumper. No good. Fred VanVleet got the rebound. He pushes. Stripped by Lowry. RJ Hampton's going to lead the break. The Heat have 5-on-3 numbers. RJ slows it down, and the Heat is going to just reset their offense. Bam gets in the mid-range. Swings it to Tyler Hero. Hero pump fakes. 18-foot mid-range jumper from the baseline. Good. Hero in double figures with 10 points now. And I tell you what, Tyler Hero's go-to shot right now is that one dribble pull-up 15-footer on the baseline. So damn consistent. Rockets the other way. Jayshawn Tate inside. Swings it to Dylan Brooks from in the corner, and the stream froze, so I have no clue what happened. All right, here we go. Back in action. Brooks drives in. Stripped again by RJ Hampton. Hampton playing good D. That's what you like to see. Got the rhymes. Inside to Bam. Bam guarded by Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith can't hold Bam as Bam splits the double team to perfection and missed the layout. Oh, $100 move and a penny finish. Damn, that's disappointing. Şengün the other way, guarded by Hero. They send a double, so he kicks it out to Jabari Smith for a 3. No good. A rebound, Şengün. Back out to Dylan Brooks for 3. That's no good. A rebound, Adebayo. Outlet to Lowry. He'll push a little bit, but nothing crazy. Drop back past the Love. Kevin Love's going to shoot a 3. That's no good. Should have got inside the Bam. He's guarded by Dylan Brooks there. Rebound, Fred VanVleet. He'll bring it up. Get it inside to Jabari Smith. Smith guarded by Love. He'll settle for a mid-range jumper. True. Good bucket by Jabari Smith. He has really improved his offensive game, it looks like. Really improved his offensive game. Hero the other way. Pick and roll with Bam. Step back mid-range. Fouled. Tyler Hero hit on the wrist. And Tyler will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Hero's got 10 points. Chance to get to 12. I have is more than 20.5. So hopefully Hero gets cooking here and gets to about 16, 17 at the end of the half, and then gets about 4 or 5 points to start the second half, assuming he plays. I think he will. I think the starters are going to play most of the third quarter. Fourth quarter, a different story, but third quarter, yes. Hero makes the first free throw, makes it 54 to 46. Hero's got an 11, chance to make it 12 with another free throw here. It's up, and it's good. Tyler Hero, 54-47. Heat's defense hasn't been too good. Jay Green's asking, do I remember the Dion game winner against Golden State? Oh, yeah. One of the best games. He went on a 2-week stretch that season where he was just dropping 30 a night, hitting game winners like it was nothing. Just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, my God. Fred VanVleet in the pick and roll. Pump fakes. Gets RJ Hampton in the air. Goes into him. Gets the contact. throws up a prayer and makes it. And one, Fred VanVleet. VanVleet's played fantastic tonight. And that is one concern for Miami, though, is they do not have a good defensive backcourt. If their starting backcourt game one is Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, they're going to struggle defensively. But the front court's going to be good because when you have Bam and Jimmy, you're going to have a good defense. VanVleet converts the three-point play. The Rockets lead by 10. Hero quickly the other way, guarded by Jalen Green. Hero picks up his dribble, gets it to Drew Smith. Now the Heat are really small. Hero going in on Jalen Green. Drives in, kicks to Lowry in the corner for a three. Lowry's three is good. 57-50. Lowry's got 6. He's threatening my prize pick selection. If he hits another triple, I'm screwed. Brad VanVleet guarded by Bam. I don't know how this happened. Drives in, swings it to Dylan Brooks. Brooks three-pointer, no good. Rebound fought for, loose ball. Şengün gets it. No look pass to Amen Thompson. Layup good. That was really fancy by Şengün. Heat quickly the other way. It's a turnover. Drew Smith was involved in the play somehow. Shocker, it's a turnover. He stinks. Major says, Nick, are you going to be doing these live streams for all of the Heat games? As much as possible, Major. So during the NFL season, Saturdays and Sundays, probably no-goes. But Monday through Friday, absolutely during the NFL season. And then once the NFL season's over, so about January, February, then we're going to try to do every single game. Dylan Brooks drives in, easy layup. Bad defense from Miami, 61 first half points. That's unacceptable as we are about a minute to go in the first half. Hero gets it up coming off a curl, hands it to Lowry. Lowry lines up a triple, back iron. Rebound, Fred VanVleet. Minute to go. Here comes VanVleet. He'll dribble, guarded by Hero. Snatch back crossover. Good job by Tyler staying in front of that. It's swung to Dylan Brooks. Brooks drives in on Kevin Love. Layup, no good. Rebound, Şengün. Back to Dylan Brooks. Pump fake. Şengün two-man game. Bam Adebayo with the steal. And is fouled. That's got to be a transition foul. Transition foul. Drew Smith does need to be banned from the NBA. That dude stinks. That dude stinks. 40 seconds left. Heat in the bonus, so Bam Adebayo will head to the free throw line for 2. Jay the Fox checking in. Says, how are we down? Well, bad defense from Miami, and the Rockets have been making everything, especially Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet. Juan says Drew Smith needs to improve his developmental skills. The problem is that I don't know how much Drew Smith can improve. I just don't think he's that good. Bam Adebayo makes the first free throw. At the line for a second. 39 seconds to go in the half. Kane says, Nick, I got a question for you. Fire away, Kane. Second free throw for Bam, no good. Wow. He's not good from the line. Şengün, coast to coast. And one. Kevin Love called for a blocking foul. Şengün, I tell you what, Kevin Love is pissing me off today. It's the second time he's tried to draw a charge, and it's been a block. What is Kevin Love doing? What is Kevin Love doing, man? Şengün at the line to convert the three-point play. That free throw is up, and it's rattled in. I thought it was going to be no good. 64-51. Heat rolling the ball up the court. Tyler Hero picks it up at half court. He'll go quickly for a 2-for-1. Hero inside. Tough layup, no good. Got his own rebound and is fouled. So Tyler Hero, with 26 seconds left to go in the half, will head to the free throw line. Hero's got 12 points, chance to make it 14 at the line. They called the foul on the rebound, I believe. Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks definitely fouled him. Hero at the line for 2. One of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Shot about 94% last year, and he missed. The Heat can't make a free throw tonight. Tyler misses a free throw. Bam's like 3 for 6 from the line. Dude, Tyler Hero led the NBA in free throw percentage last year at 93. Missed him. What's going on? I don't expect him to miss this one. 2 free throws in a row would be crazy. Correct. So Hero's now got 13 points. Need 8 more to hit that Prize Picks more than. Hopefully he plays in the second half. I'd be devastated if he doesn't. Jalen Green's going to hold for last shot. There's a 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Jalen Green, 2-man game with Şengün. Green, step back. He fires early in the shot clock. No good. Rebound fought for. It's gathered by Amen Thompson. Thompson fouled. He'll head to the free throw line with 1.9 seconds left to go. What are we doing? What are we doing? Actually says Drew Smith is a bust. Well, he's not a bust because he was never supposed to be good. Not a bust if you were never supposed to be good. Amen Thompson's first free throw is good. 65 to 52. Heat's defense has been very bad today. But it's preseason. It's just preseason. Man makes the second. 66 to 52 will likely be the halftime score. Kevin Love inbounding the ball, gets it to Tyler Hero. Tyler swings it, and he's going to be part of the shot or the field goal savings club. That is the half. 66 to 52. Houston leads. Grade the Heat's performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F. I go C. I go C. Bad defense for Miami. Axie says C minus. Wasim says D. Jay Green says C. Juan Herrera says C minus. Yeah, I don't disagree. I say C. I agree with Jay Green. Kane question finally comes in. In NBA, which players or legends do you dislike the most? I hate Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is a loser. Yeah, I don't like Paul Pierce whatsoever. I don't like Trae Young either. I hate Trae Young. Dislike Trae Young. Who else do I hate? Who else do I hate? Tough question, man. I try not to hate too many people. Shout out to Jay Green, by the way, retweeting that tweet that I've sent in the chat earlier. Jay Green says the regular season is going to be so hype on this channel. You're absolutely right. It is going to get rowdy. It's going to get rowdy. It's going to get rowdy, man. I'll tell you what, Tyler Hero has 13 points in the first half on 10 shots. That efficiency is not good. I like Tyler, but he's had a tough game. Oh my God, that Jose Altuve was a tank. Wasim, if you're still in the chat. Oh my God, it just got out. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Trae Young's hated for me, for sure. Not a fan of him. Let me know what you guys think of the first half for the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero struggled with his efficiency. So that's not great for Tyler. 13 points on 10 shots is not good at all, especially when he's gotten 4 points from the free throw line. Let's see. Bam played well. Nikola Jovic played well. Jovic played extremely well. 6 points, showcased long strides, struggled at the beginning of his shift, but played well towards the end with a couple tough layups. Yeah, I rated a C. Rated C first half though. C first half. Kane doesn't like Dennis Rodman. Any particular reason? It's a pretty interesting player to dislike. Pretty interesting player to dislike, I'll be honest. Reminder of our super chat menu tonight, as it's 66.52 at the half. So annoying. It's freaking TV. If you're a first-time super chatter, you're gonna get your name chanted on the screen. $5 is a beer cheers. Only had 2 sips tonight. I'd like to get drinking. It's Friday night. Let's turn this into a party. $10 is a shot of tequila. We've taken 2 of those. Shout out Wasim Khan. $20 is a beer bong where I chug an entire beer in this little contraption right here. It's called a merbanga. And $50 was Jersey of the Game. But as you see, the Jersey of the Game is already on because I cut a deal with you guys that at 25 we'd put it on. But we did it 25 instead of 50 today. 25 instead of 50. Any of you guys play sports when you were in high school or younger, or if you still play sports? Curious. I played basketball and baseball. I was a baseball guy though, through and through. That was my best sport. I wasn't too bad. I was a pitcher. What did I hit? I hit in the 4 hole my senior year of high school. I was our number 1 pitcher. I threw a no-hitter in high school. Fun fact. Not humble brag. But I did throw a high school. Ask my boy Alex Solo about that one. Wasim played hockey. Frank says, what beer are you drinking? Got Happy Dads tonight. Happy Dads. Hendricks asks, y'all think starters play a lot next half? My prediction, Hendricks, is no one knows as of yet what the plan is. So this is just a complete guess. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think they play the third quarter, and then they're done after that. I don't think they play the entire game, but I expect to see Bam, Tyler. I expect to see those 2 at least play in the third quarter. That's for sure. As we are at halftime. Oh, my God, I almost dropped that. Juan says, I can't wait to see our Eastern Conference title banner to defend the season. Yeah, first home game, they get to unravel that little bad boy. Unravel it. What I like to see. Jay Green says, I play basketball and all other sports. Jay Green, you still play basketball? What's your position on the court? I was a power forward because I'm 6'2", and back in Rochester, New York, my hometown, I was always one of the bigger guys. But I'm a decent 3-point shooter, so I was a stretched 4. Honestly, my play style in high school, I'm not even kidding, Kevin Love. Good passer, get the rebounds, long outlet passes, see the court well. I was Kevin Love. Pick and pop 3-pointers. That was me. Kane says, I used to play soccer until I had a left knee injury. I played basketball a little bit and a little bit of baseball. Nice. Jay Green's a shooting guard. What's your play style, Jay Green? Be honest. Don't lie. But let me know what your play style is in the chat. Juan says, I used to play high school basketball. I was the point guard. Love that, Juan. Juan dishing out assists. I see it. I see the vision. Craig Nelson says, I've never heard of it. I'm drinking Voodoo Ranger Experimental. Well, I'll tell you what, I've never heard of that drink, but that sounds like a lot of fun. Happy Dads, though, they're like more seltzer-ish. 5% alcohol, but they have some electrolytes in there. It just like helps, like, it's a good drink to like have a lot of, and then like you won't feel that shitty the next day. Juan Herrera dishing it out. Jay Green, let me know what your play style was. What type of shooting guard were you? Were you a 3-point marksman? Were you a 2-way shooting guard? Were you a 3-way or, a 3-level scoring threat? Let me hear. Alex says, what quarter is it? It's halftime. This is our super chat menu. If you feel so inclined to donate to the channel, it helps us grow. It helps us do a lot. More super chats. It's just a nice little tip in the cookie jar, if you will, as we're 6 minutes away from the second half getting underway. Would just be nice. We're at half, Alex. We're at half. Just shows that you guys appreciate what we're doing. Shows my bosses that you guys like the streams. Got $30 in total right now. Last Friday, a week ago, we got to $100. So we could get there. Haven't seen my guy, Mr. DJ, today, which is unfortunate. That always brightens my day when I see Mr. DJ. Oh, man. Graded the Heat's performance in the first half. If you've been with us, if you were watching, A, B, C, D, or F. Ari says place the bet. What did you bet? What did you bet? Let me know. Let me know what you used to bet. Ari says, how much do you think the Rockets will win by? Bold prediction. I think the Heat come back and win. I think they come back and win. Frank says, basketball, I play with friends. I'm old and slow. Listen, it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that, Frank. But, hey, it's good you're still out there being athletic, playing basketball. I play basketball on a 2 to 3 day basis during the week. I go to my local LA Fitness. I get some runs in there. Get some runs. I'm a big fan of playing hoops, man. I think it's the most fun way to continue to be healthy, get your cardio. I love hoops. Love hoops, man. Sarah says C. That's what I said. That's what I said. Pond Turtle Willie says Dion Waiters jersey. Come on, man. You don't think it's tough? This is a tough jersey. If I tell you I'm a Heat fan and I have a Dion Waiters jersey, does that not tell you that I'm a diehard? I was watching when the team was average. I love Dion Waiters, man. Love Dion Waiters. Alex says, I can't wait for Wednesday. Me too, man. I am absolutely pumped for Wednesday night, opening night against the Detroit Pistons. It's going to be an absolute blast. An absolute blast. Manteca, what's up, young man? What's up, bro? Says here we'll have a big fourth quarter. I hope so. I hope so. I need Kyle Lowry not to score more than 3 points in the second half or more than 2 points in the second half. I need Tyler to score. How many do I need Tyler to score? How much do I need Tyler to score, actually? How much do I need them to score? Let me make sure I get the number. Hero's got 13. I need Hero to score 8 points in the second half. I swear, Jay Green says, I don't know. I'm more of a catch and shoot, not the best ball handler. Catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. A little Duncan Robinson action. A little D-Rob. Frank Nelson says, these youngins play Kobe style, but without the skill. LOL. Yeah. Listen, nothing drives me more nuts when in pickup basketball than when people try to play hero ball without being skilled at the game. I was playing with this dude the other day, and it made me so mad because he was on my team. Guy had a good ball handle. Good ball handle. But he was trying to do these crazy Kyrie Irving hesitation, snatch back between the legs, step back jumpers, and he just couldn't make them. He had no shot-making ability. Could get to his spot, but can't make it. It's sad. Alex says, how long is Jaime out for? I expect Jaime Jaquez to miss the first week of the season. I think he's going to miss Wednesday against the Pistons, and I think he misses Friday against the Celtics, and then he might return Saturday. Heat play 3 games. A back-to-back in the first weekend is crazy, by the way. Play Friday and then Saturday against Minnesota. Myers World says, Rolly, how about when someone sends a $100 super chat? You, Marshall, and Harrison, also Chase, should do a beer race. Well, I tell you what, if someone sent in a $100 super chat, I would make that happen. It wouldn't be tonight, but I would find a way to have all those guys come on stream for you, and we'll do a beer race. Yeah, Jaime's going to play again. He's just not going to play for the first week. Oh, Pond Turtle saying, just kidding. Okay. Frank's going to the Heat Grizzlies game on November 8th. That's dope. No Ja Morant in that one. He'll be out the first 25 games of the season for Memphis. Pond saying, I bet we get the 5th seed at least. My prediction is the 5th or 6th. I think, and I'm being honest, like in the regular season, when it's the postseason, when the playoffs come around, I think the Heat are the 3rd best team in the Eastern Conference. But when you take into account of injuries, rest from Bam and Jimmy, I think they are not going to be the 3rd best team in the Eastern Conference. I think they'll be behind Cleveland, probably behind New York, and then obviously Boston and Milwaukee. So that's 4 teams right there. And the question is, will they be better than the 76ers in the regular season? Tough question. Tough question. So I say 5 or 6 for Miami this year. Kane, not a soccer fan no more. I don't watch soccer. I only watch when the World Cup comes on. Did you guys know Ryan Hollins is the color analyst for the Rockets? I would have never guessed that. Ryan Hollins was an absolute clown on ESPN back in the day. He does not know basketball. Man, nope, lost the beer bong. Goodbye. Goodbye, beer bong. That is so far away. I could not get that if I wanted to. Oh, man. That was not a good idea. Whoops. All right. Looks like game action is about to get underway. Oh, boy. I don't see starters. I don't see starters. Oh, boy. We're screwed. No Lowry, no Tyler, no Caleb Martin, no starters for Miami in the second half. So the Rockets are playing their starters. On the floor for Miami, as Elfrid Sengun drives inside and misses. Thomas Bryant, Duncan Robinson, Nikola Jovic, R.J. Hampton, Drew Smith. Who's the 5th? Thomas Bryant, Duncan Robinson, R.J. Hampton, Drew Smith, Nikola Jovic. Those are the 5. Well, my prize picks lost. Again. I never win. Because I don't know who's going to play or not. That's very unfortunate. Oh, disappointing. Drew Smith drives inside, loses his dribble, regains the dribble. Now he's going to fire a 3. No good. Rebound Dylan Brooks. Rockets still got all their starters in, but Miami does not. So, yep, I do not think any of the Heat starters are playing the rest of the game. Because if they didn't start the second half, they're not playing. Turnover by Houston. Good defense by Miami. Nobody scored in the second half just yet. Man, actually, Bam had 10 points. Tyler had 13, and they're done. We're screwed. We're screwed. Jovic handling the rock a little bit. I'd like to see a little point Jovic action. That wouldn't hurt nobody. R.J. Hampton gets a screen from Thomas Bryant. Lob to Thomas Bryant, and it's good. Great play by R.J. Hampton. R.J. has really impressed me today. I think he is a late addition to possibly getting that final active roster spot because he's showing me a lot. Van Vliet, guarded by Duncan Robinson. He'll get a screen, swings it to Dylan Brooks. Brooks inside to Sengun. Sengun layup, no good. Rebound Jovic. Push the ball, young fella. Jovic leading the break for Miami. Hands it off to Drew Smith. Swung to Hampton. Hampton looking inside to Bryant. They get it to Thomas Bryant. He's met by a crowd. Thomas Bryant loses the ball. Fast break for Houston. Jabari Smith. Charge by Drew Smith. Going the other way. Tough loss on the Prize Picks today. Good charge taken by Drew Smith, though. Jabari Smith turns it over. Nikola Jovic handling the rock a little bit, which I like. RJ Hampton now has it in the flow of the offense. He drives by Van Vliet, spin into crowd. A lot of contact, and there's a foul. Thought they didn't call it at first, but they do. RJ Hampton will head to the line for a pair of free throws. RJ drove on Van Vliet. A little spin move, went up, got the contact. RJ will be at the line. Chance to get the 10-point game. In the 5th inning in Arizona, they lead 2-1. It'd be fascinating if they win that game and make it a 2-2 series. RJ Hampton made the first free throw. Second is good. 66-56. 9 and some change to go in the third quarter. Jalen Green gets it. Hands it off to Dylan Brooks, but Jalen Green stepped out of bounds. Turnover back to Miami. Alex says, what channel is the game on? It's on NBA League Pass. If you don't have League Pass, that's why you got us. That's why you got us. Jovic brings it up the court for Miami. Mid-range jumper, good. Nikola Jovic is playing like the player that I expected him to be. Let's go, Jovic. 8 points for Nikola. He is playing an excellent brand of ball in this game. Couple tough layups, good mid-range jumpers, made a pair of free throws. Jovic is playing really, really good in this game. Let's go. Let's freaking go. While we do have our first TV timeout of the second half, I'll tell you about today's sponsor, which I've mentioned throughout the entire night, and that is Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. I've had so much fun playing Prize Picks. Instead of playing pros and sharks, I just play the projections. You can make 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you, with a few taps, could make $250 on a mere $10 investment. I made some picks for tonight's game. Unfortunately, I lost. I got Jalen Green more than 16.5 points right. Good on me. Less than Kyle Lowry, 8.5 points. Right. Good on me. Problem, Tyler Hero did not get 21 points. I expected him to. Only played the first half where he had 13. Disappointing to say the least, but I'm still having fun on Prize Picks. Easy, quick withdrawals with an enormous amount of player stat projections to choose from. If you have skills similar to mine, you could actually make $250 on a mere $10 power pick if you want to. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Shout out to Prize Picks. I love Prize Picks. I play them all the time. And I actually want to get your thoughts. If you are playing Prize Picks with me, whether it be in the past, if you're going to sign up and play in the future, or you played tonight, let me know by typing PP in the comment section. Shout out to Prize Picks. PP if you've played Prize Picks in the past or are playing it right now. Axie playing Prize Picks, typing those PPs. I love to see the PP. What? Oh, man. I cracked myself up. Looks like only Axie is playing Prize Picks. The only person in the comment section spamming those PPs. 66-58. $85 people watching. Make sure you are subscribed. Fred Van Vliet, guarded by RJ Hampton. Van Vliet swings with the Jalen Green. Inside the Jabari Smith. Smith going in on Jovic. Smith fall away jumper. No good. Good defense by Jovic. Rebound RJ Hampton. He'll push. He gets a screen from Thomas Bryant. Inside. Step back mid-range jumper at the free throw line. Around the rim and in. RJ Hampton with a tough bucket, and he cuts the lead to 6. RJ Hampton playing a good game alongside Nikola Jovic. Jalen Green double-teamed, almost turns it over. It's going to result into a wide-open Dillon Brooks 3. Misses. Rebound tapped out to Duncan Robinson. He'll lead the break for Miami. Swung to Drew Smith. I hate Drew Smith, man. Smith gets a screen from Thomas Bryant. Smith inside. Swings to Hampton. Three-pointer. In and out. Wow. That one had halfway down. Jabari Smith now the other way. Guarded by RJ Hampton. Out to Van Vliet. Going to be guarded by Jovic. That's a mismatch. Van Vliet inside, swings it around. Good ball movement by Houston. Results in an open Jalen Green triple. Missed. Jovic with the rebound. Long outlet pass. Bad pass. Turnover. Bad play. Van Vliet for Houston. Goes inside on Jovic. Gets him up in the air. Tries to draw contact. Does, but no call. Missed. Jovic the other way. Leads the break to Drew Smith. Out to Robinson. Duncan Robinson had a 3. Passed it up. Drives in and turns it over. Dude, Duncan Robinson is a bad basketball player, man. I really think he's bad. Duncan Robinson is not good. Not good. Turnover. Foul on Duncan Robinson. God, he's pissing me off lately. Juan says I have a Dion red. That's electric. That's an electric jersey. Jalen Green swung to Van Vliet. Back to Jalen Green. Good crossover on RJ Hampton. And there's going to be a foul called. RJ Hampton, little hands in the cookie jar action. 66 to 60. And Justin Champagnie checks in. I don't know who for. It's going to be for RJ Hampton. Now another foul on the Heat. Nikola Jovic went for a steal on the inbound pass and committed a foul. Dillon Brooks inbounding on the side, gets it to Alfred Şengün. Poked free, regathers possession, out to Dillon Brooks. Pass, good ball movement by the Rockets. It's going to result into another whistle. Foul inside. Şengün will head to the line. Alfred Şengün goes to the line for Houston with a chance to knock down a pair of free throws. First free throw is good for Şengün at the charity stripe. Who you got? MIA for the Heat. HOU for the Rockets. It's a 67-60 ball game in the third quarter. Give shout-outs if you let me know who you got in this comment section. Second free throw is good. 68-60. Jay Green saying Miami. Justin Champagnie swings it around. Drew Smith has it. Inside the Nikola Jovic. He's posting up Jabari Smith. Jovic, a little post move action. Jump hook, good. Nikola Jovic has looked phenomenal. Jay Green, Wasim Khan spamming those MIAs. Şengün hands it off to Jabari Smith. Smith guarded by Drew Smith. Battle of Smiths inside. And Jabari Smith turns it over. Good defense by Miami. Kane Angel saying Heat. Wasim Khan, Jay Green. Let's go. Let's go. Jovic has played phenomenal in this game. I am excited. Now, speaking of Jovic, he drives downhill on Jabari Smith. Out of control. Can't make the layup. Rebound to Houston. Here comes Van Vliet. Kicks out to Jalen Green. Swung to Jabari Smith. Pull up mid-range jumper for Jabari. No good. Rebound Thomas Bryant. Drew Smith will push the pace for Miami. Drew Smith inside and Şengün. Stutter step layup. Good. That's a tough bucket from Drew Smith. And it makes this a 4-point game. 4-point game. Van Vliet drives in on Thomas Bryant. Kicks it out to Jalen Green. Corner triple. Nothing but net. Jalen Green's got a smooth stroke from beyond the arc. Heat the other way. Inside to Thomas Bryant. That's goaltending. Goaltending. Good seal by Thomas Bryant led to an easy layup. 71-66. Skilled Soldier. I'm at the game right now in Houston. Oh, that's electric. Are you a Heat fan or are you a Rockets fan? How can you be at the game? That's crazy. We're everywhere, man. Maybe we could spot you on TV. Let us know where you're sitting. All right, no spoiling, if that's actually true. No spoiling. We're obviously behind. We're on a stream as Elfrid Şengün inside puts home the dunk. 73-66. Drew Smith handles it to Thomas Bryant. Handoff Champagnie. Champagnie drives inside. Layup no good. Looked like that ball was blocked by Şengün. Jalen Green drives inside, slows it down. In the corner to Şengün. Swung to Dylan Brooks. Corner triple. Good. Dylan Brooks hits a corner three, and Eric Spoelstra says timeout. 76-66. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wasim Khan with our MLB update. 2-2 mid-fifth. Two in the fifth. Cam Whitmore not playing for Houston. I was actually excited to see him in this tonight's game, but he has not played at all. The 21st pick, I believe, out of Villanova. Had a lot of talent. I would have been intrigued if Miami picked him at 18. Sebastian says, is Bryant good? Thomas Bryant has been decent in the preseason. And I'll say this. I think Thomas Bryant is the best backup big that the Heat have had since Bam Adebayo became a starter in 2019. Think about the backup bigs in that time period. Cody Zeller, Dwayne Dedmon. I'm actually spacing on the backup center. I mean, Kelly Olynyk was on that 2019-20 team, but was he the backup center? Let me remember. Let me look up that roster, make sure. Oh, you know who's on that team was Chris Silva. Oh, Myers Leonard. Myers Leonard, oh boy. Yeah, but just think about that. Myers Leonard, Cody Zeller, Dwayne Dedmon are your backup centers for the Heat over the last 3 to 4 years. Thomas Bryant is easily better than the rest of them. So Frank says I'm disrespecting Cody Zeller. That's clever. Yeah, but like Thomas Bryant, even though he's not an absolute stud and he's not the best there is, he is no doubt, in my opinion, like not even close, the most offensively talented backup center the Heat have had. Like, dude, it's been bad. And obviously backup center, it's not a position that like you're going to be like so in love with every player. But you need to actually have someone serviceable when Bam Adebayo sits down for 14 minutes a game. And I think Thomas Bryant is that guy. He plays 16 minutes a night. Bam plays 30. It's fine. In the playoffs, it'll be more like 34, 35 for Bam, 10, 11 or 10 to 13 for Thomas Bryant. I think it's a good duo. I think it's a good center duo. Play resuming. Drew Smith inside the Jovic. He's posting up Jeff Green. Tries to do a flashy pass to Champagne. He turned it over. Bad pass from Jovic. Looks like they reviewed something and said the Dylan Brooks triple was on the line. So it's actually 75-66. Heat get a stop. They push. Duncan Robinson turns it over. Bad basketball by the Heat. It's going to result into an easy Jalen Green dunk. Oh, my God. Jalen Green missed the dunk. Wow. Heat get lucky there. Heat basketball. That's unbelievable. King Mystic says, other than drafting Jaime Jaquez Jr., Thomas Bryant was a very good move for Miami. Great signing. Josh Richardson is another good signing. Thomas Bryant will sit down, which means I think we're going to see Orlando Robinson in the game. Orlando Robinson has played very well in the Summer League this past summer, but I tell you what, he has not been good in the regular season. Oh, it looked like that basketball was thrown out of bounds on Jalen Green's miss, and it got some liquid spilled on it, so we have a new basketball entering play. New basketball entering play. Riley Shea says, let's go Miami. There is Orlando Robinson. Oh, boy. Jovic has it, dishes it to Orlando Robinson. Robinson inside, gets stripped out of bounds. He will retain possession. Orlando Robinson's bad. Listen up. Everyone get together. Orlando Robinson is not good. He is not good. He is a bad basketball player. A bad basketball player. Drew Smith will inbound it. Out to Orlando Robinson. To Jovic. Jovic drives in, swings at the Champagne. Good pass from Jovic. And Champagne knocks down the triple. 69, very nice, to 75. 4 minutes to go. Jalen Green, guarded by Champagne. Now guarded by Smith. Jeff Green drives baseline, dishes it off to whoever the backup center for Houston is, and he makes it. Oh, my God, it's Jock Landale. He cut his hair. I didn't know Jock was in Houston. That's funny. Orlando Robinson commits an offensive foul, elbow to the face of Jeff Green. I didn't know Jock Landale actually went to Houston, and now I saw the last name. Jock Landale, man. Starting center for the Phoenix Suns last year in the playoffs. Jalen Green, pull-up mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound fought for. It will be Miami. Ball with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet take a seat on the bench. 69-77. Orlando Robinson at the top of the key. Passes to Jovic. Jovic takes a dribble left, guarded by Landale. He'll take a step back three. Oh, my God, it hit backboard first. Jovic, what the hell? That was a horrible miss. Wow. Jovic has struggled with his three-point shot. Good touch inside the painted area, but jumper from three, not so good. Jeff Green inside for Houston takes it at Duncan Robinson. Shocker, able to score. Duncan Robinson cannot defend a paper bag. Jovic handling the rock for Miami. Dishes it to Drew Smith. Now it's Drew Smith in transition. Hands it off to Orlando Robinson. Orlando Robinson has no bag. Act to Champagne. Drop pass to Robinson. Kicked ball. And now the Heat will get a fresh 14 seconds side out. Baller Central says, I'm thinking of unsubscribing because you're just so negative. Negative about what? The 13th and 12th guys on the roster is not being good. Inbound to Duncan Robinson. Pump fake to three. He walked. Travel by Duncan Robinson. (79-69). 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Amen Thompson drives inside. Blocked by Orlando Robinson. Good play. And then Amen Thompson was the first to touch the ball. Did not reestablish after taking a step on the baseline. So Heat with good defense forcing the turnovers. Drew Smith leads it now for Miami. Double screen. Smith inside to Orlando Robinson. Goes up on double coverage. Blocked. Amen Thompson in transition at Duncan Robinson. Misses. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. Amen Thompson showcasing why he was the 4th overall pick in this past year's draft. Drew Smith looks to answer inside. Missed layup, no good. Rebound out of bounds off Orlando Robinson. Rockets will retain possession. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Amen Thompson inside. Guarded by Drew Smith. Pass to Reggie Bullock, who really hasn't done much in this game. Now to Jock Landale. Back to Amen Thompson. Pump fake, nothing there. Jayshawn Tate drives in, nothing. Back out to Amen Thompson. Basically airballed from 3. That is the one thing that Amen has struggled with in his young career at Overtime Elite is his 3-point shot, and you see why right there. Jovic hands it off to Duncan Robinson. A pump fake from D-Rob. He'll try to take Jeff Green off the dribble. Nothing there, so he swung around to the corner. Jovic inside to Orlando Robinson. Robinson backs down to Landale. Post hook off the glass. No good. Rebound the other way. Hand off to Reggie Bullock for triple. No good. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. Outlet to Jovic. Jovic leading the break. Inside. And they're going to call charge, which is just a horrible call. An absolute horrific call. He was backing down Reggie Bullock, and there was not an extension. That was a flop. That is a bad call by the officials. Bad call. 45 seconds to go in the third. Amen Thompson swings it to Jayshawn Tate. Jayshawn Tate drives on Duncan Robinson. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Orlando Robinson. He'll get it to Drew Smith to push. Handoff to Duncan Robinson. Easy layup. Good fast break by Miami to cut the lead to 10. Great eyes. Way to keep your head up, Drew Smith. Find the open cutter. Amen Thompson, guarded by Drew Smith. They're going to take the final shot of the quarter. Swung to Reggie Bullock. Back to Thompson. Thompson drives in. Swings to Jayshawn Tate for a corner triple. And it's no good. And that will be the end of the third quarter. And it is now fourth quarter time. Spam those fours. Type those fours. It's fourth quarter time. Shout outs to everyone who spams those fours. Sebastian 4. Pond Turtle Willie 4. Jay Green, Sebastian, King Mystic, Sebastian some more, Manteca, Stotch. Continue to spam those fours right now. Let's get this chat rate flowing. David just says Miami Heat. Jay Live in the chat once again, spamming those fours. Things you love to see. Pond Turtle Willie's at the link saying 4. Wasim Khan still checking in, typing those fours. Like the comment section flowing right now. Spilled some water. J-Liv says 8. What's up with that, J-Liv? 8. 8. It is fourth quarter time in Houston. Heat's final preseason game, and then Wednesday night against the Detroit Pistons. As it's fourth quarter time, we'll remind you one more time about our Super Chat menu as the Heat trail by 10 entering this fourth quarter. First time Super Chatter, we're chatting your name in the comment section and on stream. I'll like Sebastian. Say, Sebastian. $5, beers, cheers. Take a sip out of my Happy Dad. $10, I take shots of tequila. $20, I'll shotgun a beer. I'll drink it all so quickly out of a beer bong. That is today's Super Chat menu. It's a nice little way to show your appreciation for us being live. Tip, if you will, because we do this for free, but sending in that little tip helps show my bosses that we should continue to do these streams all season long. So to help me help you situation. And now fourth quarter is underway. Rockets still playing their starters, and Şengün's inside, misses a layup. Gets his own rebound, goes up with it, misses it again. Has the ball again, kicks it out to Dylan Brooks. Wide open triple. Short, rebound RJ Hampton. Cole Swider checks into the game. Swiderman in. RJ Hampton handling the rock for Miami. Inside the Orlando Robinson. Trying to back down Şengün. Goes up for a dunk, and it's blocked out of bounds. Jay Liv saying this jersey's an abomination. That's disrespectful, Jay Liv. Listen, it doesn't look the best, but it's Dion Waiters. Shout out Dion. RJ Hampton in the Justin Champagnie misses, but Cole Swider, Swiderman swinging his webs out of nowhere for a putback layup. 81-73. Speaking of Spider-Man, that new Spider-Man game came out today. I got to get it. Fred VanVleet, backdoor cut, gets it, kicks it out to a wide open Jabari Smith. Missed layup. Hampton with the rebound. He'd have numbers. It's 5-on-1. Inside lob to Robinson. Batted away. Good transition defense by Houston. It's going to lead to a Jalen Green wide open triple from the right wing. No good. Rebound by Miami. Orlando Robinson playing point guard. I don't know what is going on. Kicked out to RJ Hampton. Swung to Champagnie. Inside the Justin Champagnie. It's blocked, but they're going to call it goaltending. 75-81. Oh, we got a first-time Super Chatter. Shout out to Frank Nelson. Here you go, Rolly. Appreciate you, Frank. Everyone spam Frank in the comment section. Frank, 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 Frank. Wasim, Axie, Jay Green. Showing that love. I'll even take a drink for you, Frank. Oh my God, Kyle Lowry's in street clothes on the bench. That is ridiculous. Sideline out of bounds for Houston results in an easy layup for Fred VanVleet. Absolutely ridiculous that he's wearing street clothes. He played in this game. Oh my goodness. Ball swung to the Heat. RJ Hampton drives inside, absorbs some contact. Can't get the layup to go, but RJ Hampton is going to head to the free throw line. Oh, I'm dead. Shout out to Frank. RJ Hampton made the first free throw. Second, no good. Back rim. Rebound battled for. David Waldron checking in from London. Shout out, David. Who you got? MIA for the Heat. HOU for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet, deep three. Banked it in. What the hell? 10-point lead for Houston. 9 minutes and change to go in the game. Justin Champagnie inside. Goes up strong. No good, but is fouled. Champagny will head to the line to cut into this double-digit lead. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. 85 people watching. 85 people watching. Justin Champagny's first free throw is good. Heat lead, trail by 9, I should say. Second free throw is good, making it an 8-point game. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Dylan Brooks swings at the Şengün. Şengün inside. It's the Heat backups against the starting lineup for the Rockets, and it's a close game. Şengün pump fakes, gets contact from Jovic, and lays it up and in. And one for Elfrid Şengün, pushing the lead back to 10. Come on, man. Şengün with a chance to make this a 11-point game. Misses the free throw. Heat trail by 10. R.J. Hampton on the perimeter. He's going to line up a triple from the left wing, and it's good. R.J. Hampton playing a really strong game. Heat trail by 7. Second three of the night for Hampton. It's Şengün the other way. Goes for a poster dunk, no good. Miami rebound. Here comes R.J. R.J. inside. Acrobatic layup is good. A 5-0 spurt by Hampton makes it a 5-point game. And it's a timeout. Houston, 88-83. Look at R.J. Hampton play, man. Showing some special ability from R.J. Hampton. You know what? Let's show some love to R.J. Hampton, who has played a phenomenal game. His jersey number is number 4. Show R.J. some love. Type those 4s in the chat for R.J. Hampton. He has played a phenomenal basketball game. Phenomenal. Axie and Frank spamming those 4s. He has been playing a really good game tonight, man. Frank Nelson spamming those 4s. David Waldron, Jay Green, Axie showing love to R.J. Hampton, which is what we want to see. The young man who originally was a highly touted high school recruit ends up going overseas to play in the NBL in Australia, was a top 25 selection in the NBA draft by the Denver Nuggets, I believe, and then has found his way to Miami on a 2-way contract, has not really played in the preseason due to injury, but has been balling out in this game where he's gotten a lot of action for the Heat. What a game by R.J. Hampton. Spam those 4s for R.J. Do it again. I want to check R.J. Hampton's stat line here. Look at R.J.'s stat line. Big Vic 305 spamming R.J. Hampton, which we like to see. Tyler Hero is somehow still the leading scorer for the Heat with 13 points. But R.J. has 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 of 5 shooting. Wait, this is so behind. That's not correct. ESPN is so far behind. I believe now R.J. Hampton has 14 points. Heat have a 12-7 advantage in the first half. Frank says RJ are 2 behind Tyler. I doubt it, but it would be nice if RJ Hampton's able to carve out a role for himself. Is this Cam Whitmore checking in for Houston? Looks like it is. Looks like it is. Cam Whitmore getting some playing time. Heat trail by 5, 8.5 minutes to go. Jeff Green handling the rock, swings it, stolen. Justin Champagnie, runaway dunk, and it's an 88-85 ball game. Here come the Heat. Here come the Heat. Jock Landale hands it off to Amen Thompson. He drives in, almost turns it over, but gets it to Cam Whitmore in the corner. Whitmore driving in on Champagnie, trips, falls, no call? Jump ball. 2.8 seconds left on the shot clock. I don't know how he didn't travel. He fell to the ground. Makes no sense to me. No sense to me. I thought that was a travel. It's going to be a jump ball between Orlando Robinson and Cam Whitmore. You'd expect Orlando Robinson to win this jump ball, but Cam Whitmore's got some bunnies, I'll tell you that. See who can win. Heat trail by 3. Let me know who you got in the comment section. Orlando Robinson wins the tip. R.J. Hampton corrals the loose ball. He'll swing it up to Cole Swider. Handoff back to R.J. Hampton dribbles left inside to Orlando Robinson. He's met by a sea of defenders, and he turns it over. Orlando Robinson has really struggled. And the Rockets turn it over. That was a bad turnover from Amen Thompson. So the Heat have a chance to tie the game with a 3 ball. Jay Rich is about 6'5", 6'6". Nikola Jovic handling the rock. Swings it to Hampton. RJ is going to get a screen from Orlando Robinson. RJ is going to take a step-back mid-range jumper. Oh, he didn't even hit rim. All backboard. That's not great. But great defense. Forces the turnover. Here comes Miami. 5-on-4 numbers. Swung to Jovic. Lines up a triple for the tie. Misses it. Jovic has really struggled on his jumper. Amen Thompson with the rebound. He's going coast to coast. Lefty layup. Wow. What a tough bucket by Amen Thompson to push the Rockets' lead back up to 5. That was extremely tough by Amen Thompson. Champagnie will look to answer with a floater. It's good. Good bucket. Free throw line floater from Justin Champagnie makes it 90-87. Thompson handling the rock for the Rockets. Dribbles right, met by 2 defenders inside the Jock Landale floater. Good. 92-87. 6.5 minutes to go. Cole Swider, deep triple. Good. Swiderman from 3 makes it a 90-92 game, and the Heat only trail by 2. Frank Nelson, yeah, you're a little bit ahead, so if you would do me a favor, Frank, you're a real one for being in the chat, but if you would try not to spoil it for everyone else, that would be nice. Amen Thompson doubled. Loses it. Jock Landale recovers it. Swings it to Jeff Green in the corner. It's a loose ball. This is a chaotic possession. Jeff Green, I don't know if he got that ball off in time. They're going to say he did. No shot clock violation, but missed it. Heat push. R.J. Hampton to Orlando Robinson. Back to R.J. He can shoot a 3, but he'll slow it down. R.J. is going to take control. Kick it to Jovic. Jovic gets it inside to Robinson, guarded by Whitmore. Orlando Robinson fouled by Cam Whitmore. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game, Heat trail by 2. The Heat, I tell you what, have had a close game in every single preseason game they've played. And it's not going to stop here either. It's a 2-point game. They are at least making things entertaining in the preseason. Give them credit. Champagnie swings it to R.J. Hampton. Hampton drives inside. Floater fouled. R.J. Hampton will head to the line with a chance to tie this game up. R.J. Hampton playing one hell of a preseason game, making a late push for that final roster spot. Hampton's first free throw, good, and it's now a 1-point game. Can we see a tie ball game? Crescent Cahoy in the chat. MIA, spamming Heat. What's up, 064 Razor? We can do this. Let's go, Heat. A little uptick in, oh, it's Check Diallo checks in. Wow. Nikola Jovic subs out. So, Heat. Jovic has also played the entire second half. So, Heat going with both Diallo and Orlando Robinson. So, RJ Hampton ties the game at 92. This is fully players that you're not going to see in the rotation early on in the season for Miami, if even on their roster. Jock Landale hands it off to Amen Thompson. Swung to Jeff Green. Jeff Green inside. Goes up strong. What a layup, plus the foul. What a bucket by Jeff Green. Gotta show love where you gotta show love, man. That was a tough freaking layup, man. Chris says, went to school with RJ. I know him. He got serious game. Yes, he does. He's got some serious game. Jeff Green, chance to convert the three-point play, does. 95-92. RJ up ahead to Cole Swider. Swider gets a screen from Diallo. Swung to RJ Hampton, coming off a curl. RJ inside, hangs, tries to finish, cannot. Rebound corralled by Houston. Here comes Amen Thompson. Amen with a strong crossover inside. What a dunk by Amen Thompson. What a bucket by Amen Thompson. That was disgusting. And I tell you what, that is why he was the 4th overall pick. This crossover on Justin Champagnie and then just rose to the rim. Cole Swider wasn't going to contest that. He did get teed up for hanging on the rim, I believe. And Cole Swider makes the technical free throw, 97-93. What a move by Amen Thompson. He's got quite the athleticism. Oh, man. I got to take off this headset for a second. My ears are killing me. Justin Champagnie handles the rock for Miami. Swung to RJ Hampton. Hampton gets a screen from Orlando Robinson. RJ, step back. Doesn't like what he sees. Swings at the Swider. Swider, step back, mid-range jumper. Good! Cole Swider makes it a 97-95 game. It might be Swider time. Aaron Holiday checks in for Houston. Jock Landale lines up a triple. In and out, no good. Rebound Champagnie. Stolen away, though, by... I'm not sure who that is, actually. Williams? 99-95, Houston. 4 minutes to go in the game. Champagnie inside. Misses the layup. Rebound Orlando Robinson, and Robinson is fouled on the rebound. I don't know who this is. I'm trying to see who this player is, but Nate Williams. No clue who that is. No clue who that is. Gabriel, there's 4 minutes, as you see right there. Try to get there. There she is. 4 minutes left in the game. 99-95. Orlando Robinson will head to the line as the heater in the bonus. He makes the first. Chance to cut it to a 2-point game with the second free throw. Manteca, it is Swider time. New Spider-Man game came out on the PlayStation today. Maybe it means Cole Swider, Spider-Man, is in for a big closing time. Orlando Robinson misses the second free throw, 99-96. Thompson will handle it for Houston. He's showcased a lot of talent in today's game. Swings it to Aaron Holiday, now to Landale. Jock Landale looking for Thompson, can't find him. Now it's Cam Whitmore. Whitmore dribbles inside, tripped up and fouled by Check Diallo. Should be side out for Houston. He wasn't shooting, and they're not in the bonus. Should be side out. Let me know who you got. MIA for the Heat, HOU for the Rockets. And if you haven't already, hit that sub button. 5,710 subscribers. We're on the road to 6,000 as the uptick in audience. Amen Thompson inside. Acrobatic layup. Good. Plus a foul. A lot of ticky-tack fouls being called inside, but the bucket goes for Thompson. It's weak foul call, Very weak. Amen Thompson. There's one. You see the number go up. How electric is it to watch that number climb? Thompson converts the 3-point lead. It's now 6-point lead for the Rockets. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. RJ Hampton handling it. Swung to Swider. 3-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Rebound out of bounds. They're going to say off Justin Champagnie. Could not corral it. It's going to be Houston ball. Jack Riley says, who are the leading scorers for Miami? RJ Hampton, Tyler Hero. 2 leading scorers for Miami. But Tyler Hero has not played in the second half at all. Driven in left by Amen Thompson. He's fouled, and Thompson will head back to the free throw line. Back to the free throw line. Chance to make it an 8-point lead. Amen Thompson is a very difficult man to stop when he gets downhill. I'll tell you that. Very difficult. Rockets' first 5 games. Magic, Spurs, Warriors, Hornets, Kings. I have to imagine they could go 3-2 in that stretch. The Magic aren't that good of a team. The Hornets are bad. They could steal one against the Spurs, Warriors, and Kings. Good start for Houston. Amen Thompson makes both free throws, It is an 8-point lead for the Rockets. 3 minutes to go. RJ Hampton gets a screen, drops it off to Orlando Robinson, who can't catch. Orlando Robinson stinks. Nate Williams the other way for Houston. Euro step layup, good. 10-point lead for the Rockets. Yeah, Ausar is good. Pond. Champagnie the other way. Picks up his dribble. Inside, turns it over. Wow. You don't expect much from this lineup for the Heat because they're not really NBA caliber players outside of RJ Hampton. But, I mean, it is really bad. Rebound after a missed 3-pointer by the Rockets is hit out of bounds. Be Miami ball. It's going to be a TV timeout, so we'll use this last TV timeout of the game to tell you about our proud sponsor, which is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's video, the largest independently owned daily fantasy sports app on the planet. And if you just go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS, you get a first deposit match up to $100. Instead of playing pros and sharks, you could just play the projections. And if you pick 2 to 6 player stat projections, you can watch your winnings go up by 25 times. You could win $250 just for a $10 play if you make 6 selections and do a power play. I've had so much fun. I made some picks for tonight's game. It didn't go so well. I went 2 of 3, but I did a power play, so I lost, unfortunately. But I've had so much fun playing Prize Picks. You could just make those 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. Wouldn't be able to have the lights on and be live for you guys without them. So show some love to Prize Picks. Code CLNS at prizepicks.com/CLNS for that first deposit match up to $100. Brandon Brown says, we need to get you a new jersey, my man. What's wrong with Dion? Nah, I'm playing. It's so big at the shoulders. It's ridiculous. It's like a freaking dress on me. It's ridiculous. But that's how they made jerseys back in the day. 2015, 2016. Scary time. Scary, scary time. Oh, yeah, Brandon Brown. It's not great. It's not great. But let me know. It looks like it's going to be the Rockets. But who you got? MIA for the Heat. HOU for the Rockets. Oh, look who it is. DJ. What a legend. $5 super chat from Mr. DJ. Sorry I'm working tonight. You need to come see me. DJ. Beers cheers. Shout out DJ. Sorry you had to work, my man. Legend of the Heat Report. Everyone get the DJs in the chat. It's always nice to see Mr. DJ pop up whenever that is. Hopefully you'll be able to join us for the majority of the game on Wednesday night against the Pistons. Things are going to get rowdy for the Heat's opening game of the 2023 season. Spam those DJs, babies. Cole Swider has it down by 10. Going to need a miracle for Miami. RJ Hampton, top of the key. Swings it to Swider. Swider wanted to shoot it, doesn't. Gets in the Champagne. He inside to Orlando Robinson. Robinson has good position inside. Misses the layup. Gets his own rebound. Back up and in, plus a foul. And one by Orlando Robinson. Chance to give the Heat some hope with a free throw to make it a 7-point game. Brandon Brown says, what do you think our record is going to be about 25 games in? Great question. I'll go 16-9. 15-10. 15-10. Final answer. I think that'd be pretty acceptable. Amen Thompson. Oh my goodness. I just honestly have to take a step back and just kind of try to tell you what just happened. Amen Thompson dribbled right, ran a little play for Cam Whitmore, lobbed it up to Cam Whitmore. Whitmore caught it and almost put Cheikh Diallo on the biggest poster of all time. Of all time. But Whitmore missed. It's a foul on Diallo, and Whitmore goes to the line. Yeah, I go 15-10. I think the first 10 games for the Heat are very manageable. They should absolutely win game 1 against the Pistons. And I tell you what, if the Heat lose the first game of the season against the Pistons, we're in meltdown mode. Full-down meltdown mode. It's a 10-point lead for the Rockets. 108-98. RJ Hampton has on the left side, inside to Orlando Robinson. Robinson's backing down. Nothing there. Swings it to RJ Hampton. Hampton pump fakes a 3. Back out to Champagnie for triple. No good. Rebound Cheikh Diallo. But it's stolen away by Nate Williams. He's going to push for the Rockets. Gets it to Jock Landale. Swung around. Good ball movement by Houston. And it's going to result back in the Jock Landale for a layup. Missed. Orlando Robinson with the board. A minute to go in the preseason for Miami. Cole Swider gets on the left side. Puts up a triple. Short. No good. Rebound Orlando Robinson. Goes back up and is fouled. Minute to go. Heat trail by 10. Looks like they're going to lose this final preseason game. And we're off to Detroit for game 1 of the NBA season. Orlando Robinson's free throw, good. 108-99. Minute to go. Second free throw, good. 100-108. Take a miracle for the Heat to win this one. Amen Thompson, guarded by RJ Hampton. Winding down the clock. If they hold the ball out, it's unlikely the Heat can come back. Amen gets a screen, double team to Landale, swung back to Landale, inside poster dunk. Put Cole Swider on a poster to put an exclamation point on this game. It is 110-100. Cole Swider, the Swider man, put on a poster. They're still running post plays down 10. Ridiculous. Cheikh Diallo makes a good move, gets the bucket, 102-110. 30 seconds left. The Heat aren't going to defend. They're going to hold out, and it seems like this one's all but over. Cam Whitmore puts a move on Cole Swider, drops it off to Landale. Landale up, foul, no, travel. So 25 seconds to go. He'd have the ball down 8. It is all but over. Rockets 4-1 in the preseason. Heat fall to 2-3. RJ Hampton, final possession for the Heat's preseason. They get it in Orlando Robinson. Can't believe we're running Robinson post-ups. Heat gets a lefty layup. It's good. That will be final 110 to 104. Heat dropped the final preseason game. 110-104. Appreciate the 3,000 people that tuned in throughout the video. Game is over. And it is time to turn our eyes to Wednesday night against the Detroit Pistons. The next time we'll be live on the channel is when the Pistons in Heat lace it up. Wednesday night to kick off the 23-24 NBA regular season. Appreciate you guys. We went live for 4 out of the 5 Heat preseason games, so appreciate you guys for sticking with us. And we're growing. We're building day by day here at the Heat Report. Building day by day. And it is time to sign off. Jay Green says, so happy I found this channel. You know what, Jay Green? I'm happy I found you. Happy I found you. We're going to sign off. I'll have a video out tomorrow on the preseason winners and losers. And then after that, we'll make some videos on Monday, Tuesday, and then live on Wednesday. Take care, everyone. Hope you guys had a good Friday. Hope you guys had fun in the preseason. But it's time for regular season hoops. Wednesday night against the Pistons. We'll be live. Make sure you're here with us. That will be a ton of fun. But we are going to sign off. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Nic Rohloff here at the Heat Report. I'll see you tomorrow with a video. Peace out, Heat fans, and let's go.